Alright,
We are back!
Yay!
Yay!
It only took a couple of days, but you know.
Yeah, so we are back with LB2. We just got attacked by Sigurd. And
Yeah, we totally did.
yeah, we got attacked by Kirei too, but whatever. We got attacked by Sigurd, and yeah.
I kind of forgot, honestly, where we left off at. And when you went into this menu screen before, earlier, I'm like, we're not in Anastasia. Wait, oh.
No, so, like, they took the paper moon from us. So,
yeah,
let's see what they'll do with it. Oh, no battles. Alright, so pure story. Let's go. Wow, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
7?
Wow. Alright, well, let's go. Section 3. Lord of Creation, beginning. Ahem. Are all present and accounted for? Then let's get this briefing underway. Technical advisor? You got it. Okay, let's start with a review of our current situation. First of all, it's been about 20 hours since yesterday's attack. Thanks to all your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the worst case scenario. But I'm afraid we're still not doing well, all told. When Sigurd, whom we believe to be a Lost Belt servant, broke into the Shadow Border's cockpit yesterday, he made off with our void reality observation device, the Paper Moon. Yes, he did. That's right. Of all the things for him to take, well, yeah, he took our lifeline. Hey, he didn't exactly steal it from us, did he? You gift-wrapped the damn thing for him.
Well, it's either that or die, right?
Yeah,
Last time.
That's true. Why the hell would you do something like that? Even Sigurd found it weird. You think I was giving him a present, you fool? I'll have you know that was me planning ahead. He didn't look at all like the gentle sort, so I wrapped the paper moon carefully to ensure that he wouldn't break or damage it.
Okay.
That's true. Wait, you did? Really? Alright. You can argue all you want later. Between the emergency exit, attempted emergency dive, and Sigurd's attack, the damage to the Shadow Border is extensive.
I feel like it hasn't been, like, very long since the Shadow Border was repaired.
Yeah, it hasn't. Frankly, it's a miracle that none of us died. Well, yeah, thank God for that. Although, how's Holmes doing? Yeah, Holmes! I haven't seen Holmes since all this. How's he doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like he's very good.
I'm worried too. I haven't spoken to him since that battle. It's not good. If he pushes himself even a little, he'll die. He has to stay completely still while he recuperates. Oh, jeez.
That's hard.
That's tough. He didn't just lose an arm, you know. He's also got inscribed with the primordial rune of death. A primordial rune? The lost Norse runes are one of the foundations of magecraft. Mages have partially reproduced them, but they pale in comparison to the original ones from the Age of Gods. Still, that doesn't mean they're not handy. They can be chanted very quickly, which makes them very useful in a lot of situations. In some sense, I think that makes them even more dangerous.
Yeah.
For example, we used a whole bunch of them for Jacqueline's mystic codes, like Gander.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, the primordial runes are powerful stuff, yeah. According to Norse myth, Odin made most of the world out of Ymir, with the exception of the runes. No, the runes were a different matter. Odin discovered them after offering up his own life. Their shapes contain the depths of the world itself.
Okay.
I guess you could call them the pathways to truth that Odin discovered. If you inscribe the rune for death, then there's no escaping it no matter what. Wow. Alright. If you're flesh and blood, that is. Oh, okay, but he's not because he's a servant, I assume. Flesh and blood? Then, since Holmes is a heroic spirit, does that mean he can be cured? Fo. You got it. A gold star for you, Mash. I have no idea what you're saying, Fo. If you want to lavish me with praise for my genius in putting together a recovery pod for ether bodies on such short notice, you just go right ahead. Wow. Yeah.
Thanks, Da Vinci.
She worked fast.
I feel like we're always counting on her.
I know, right? What would we do without her? You deserve some thanks too, Jacqueline. I'm sorry you had to try to heal him with your mystic code so many times. I'll do my best, man. But it was thanks to you that Holmes didn't disappear before I could finish the recovery pod. It's fine, don't worry about that. Hey, that's what they're there for,
Yeah.
Well, thanks again. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too once he's back on his feet. That said, for the time being, Holmes will essentially be comatose. I know you're anxious, Gordy, but... That's Mr. Gordolf to you, technical advisor. Need I remind you that we are still in a briefing? And on that note, let's go down to brass tacks. Mash Cure Light, Jacqueline, I have decided on a new mission for you. I trust you already know what it is, but I'll explain anyway. We have lost both the Paper Moon and one of our heroic spirits. Well, temporarily in the latter case at least. The situation may be dire, but it's not going to improve by us sitting around twiddling our thumbs, which means... The goal of this mission is to turn things around and keep moving forward. Alright. Gordolf is like, no. Oh, sorry, I stole your thunder, didn't I? Tee-hee. He's so shocked. What? I can giggle if I want. Alright, moving on. This mission has 3 main objectives. Recovering the Paper Moon, cutting down the Tree of Emptiness, and finding the path to the North Sea. I understand why we need to get the Paper Moon back since we can't continue our journey without it. But why is cutting down the Tree of Emptiness part of this mission too? I mean, it's a lost belt.
Yeah.
It's gonna, like,
probably does
take over our world or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, Mash, why are you still asking this?
I feel like it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, an excellent question. As you recall, Sigurd didn't come here to kill us, he came to steal the Paper Moon. Why would he do that if he belonged to this lost belt? Simply put, he wouldn't. Never in a million years. The only ones who would consider the Paper Moon a threat are the Cryptors because now they've lost Russia. That's true. In which case it makes sense to assume that he is one of the Cryptor's servants. Oh, so this lost belt's Cryptor already knows we're here, which means... Right. There's no way of avoiding a fight, and if we're going to have to do that, we might as well take down the Tree of Emptiness while we're at it, yeah? Correct. Once the Cryptor realizes the Tree of Emptiness is in danger, we can be certain they will have some sort of response. And when they do, that will be the perfect chance for us to take the Paper Moon back. Maybe I'm being a little overly optimistic here, but I'd say this plan is absolutely foolproof. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, there's a ton of work to do before we get to that. First order of business, we need to conduct a thorough investigation of this lost belt. And since we have to stay here and repair the border, I guess it's up to us. I'm afraid that will fall to the 2 of you again. You okay with that? We don't have a choice. We're on it. Leave it to us. Yeah, just leave it to us. Still, I'm a little worried about leaving the border with Holmes in such critical condition. Where else would you put him?
Yeah.
This is probably the safest place he can be. What if you get attacked again? What about the giants? That's true. What if you get attacked again? I get where you're coming from, but it seems pretty clear that Sigurd was only after the Paper Moon. Both Gordy and I figure he'll leave us alone now that he got what he came for.
Okay.
Yeah. I still don't get why he'd want a void reality observation device in the first place. To slow us down, maybe? Wouldn't it have been faster to just kill us all off and be done with it? Yes, it would. Well, yeah, that's true. Honestly, that seemed to be what he wanted to do too. But there's not much point in speculating now. Anyway, let's start by going over a few things. We need to make sure we're all on the same page for this lost belt after all. Alright. First things first, the Norse mythology we know from proper human history. Scandinavia used to be home to all sorts of gods, giants, and other mystics, just like the Age of Gods in other areas. But then, in 1000 BC, about 3000 years ago, Mount Katla erupted and Ragnarok began. It brought an end to that entire reality. Essentially, Scandinavia's own Age of Gods. The gods, the giants, even the phantasmals in the region, along with all their myths and legends, were completely wiped out. At least, that's the conventional wisdom in the mage community. Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, that was the conflict that brought an end to the gods in Norse mythology, right? Norse mythology, right? That's right. Loki's mischief eventually begat all sorts of disasters, culminating with Muspel fire giants invading from Muspelheim, the Land of Flame.
Okay.
In fact, what most believe to have been an enormous eruption from Mount Katla was actually the fire giant's invasion. Oh. It said that during Ragnarok, Odin was eaten by Fenrir, the great wolf of ruin, and that many gods died in a fearsome clash with the giants. Before Surtur, the fiery king of the giants and ruler of Muspelheim, laid waste to all the lands with his flaming sword. Yep. And once the gods and giants had vanished from Scandinavia, that was when the age of humanity began. That was when most of the mystic was lost and civilization rapidly advanced. Fo 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 fo.
Oh.
Basically, yep. Okay. The idea that the reality texture covering the world disappeared along with Scandinavia's Age of Gods was more of a presumption, courtesy of mages from proper human history. That does differ a bit from regular historical records, though the oldest known record we have of Mount Katla erupting goes back to AD 930. There just aren't any records of what happened all the way back in 1000 BC. Yeah, that's kind of a long time ago. That tracks if the entire texture was wiped out. Again, conventional wisdom says that we only have bits and pieces left over now because of this entire texture disappearing. You really do love your conventional wisdom, don't you, director? Well, what's wrong with that? Many notable authorities support that theory. I'm told it's all about common knowledge in the Clock Tower's archaeology department. In the Meluestia faction, to be precise. Fo. When you get right down to it, there's still a lot we don't know. Yeah. In proper human history, we never did get the full picture of the Scandinavian Age of Gods, so all we have are a lot of vague guesses patched together from whatever small remnants we could find. But hey, that's pretty much the case everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty much. However, that is obviously not the case for this version of Scandinavia, not by a damn sight. I'm guessing that here is the Scandinavian Lost Belt. The Age of Gods never ended.
Okay.
We have run into giants. Does that mean there are gods here too? Yeah, there probably are. That would seem to follow. Maybe not. If we are still in the Age of Gods here, then there may well be gods kicking around too, but at this point we really can't say for sure. One of the big questions we need to answer is, when did this lost belt diverge from proper human history? The other is, given the giants we've run into, we can be certain that this is still before the AD era, and that the Age of Gods level mystics still exist, but we don't know why that is. That's true. So those are the two big questions, when and why. We should feel a lot better once we have the answers. So we want to know the time period this lost belt diverged from proper human history and why it happened in the first place. Yes, we talked about that. Right you are, MASH. At this point, I think it could have diverged around 3,000 years ago, around the time of Ragnarok in proper human history's Scandinavian Age of Gods. But as to why that happened, your guess is as good as mine. Why does this lost belt look like this? What are those flames you saw on the northern mountains? And based on what we've been able to observe from the border, why does it look like there aren't any towns or cities like there were in proper human history? Oh. Are there even any other humans here? If so, did they change into something else like the Yaga? We really do have a lot of unanswered questions. Well, that's why we have to go explore. That's right. We still know practically nothing. The best we have right now is our estimation that the Age of Gods never ended here. If only a divine being would have the courtesy to show up and tell us what's going on. Stupid lost belt. I don't know. I can't think of many gods that go in for the whole exposition thing. Fo. Hey, at least you've got the adorable and knowledgeable Da Vinci on your side.
That's all you need.
Let's see, speaking of the situation here, right, I've still got to tell you about the Scandinavian Tree of Emptiness. But we weren't able to see it. I imagine not, particularly since the border couldn't see it with its sensors either. Huh. So we should assume that this Lost Belt's Tree of Emptiness is being concealed somehow. Makes sense. Which is why your mission objectives include finding it. Good luck. We're counting on you. Roger that. And once we find it, we have to cut it down. Yup. But of course, if you see an opportunity to chop it down, go right ahead. No need to wait for my orders in that case. Fo. Let's see. Oh right, and one more thing. I really hate to say this, but it's not possible to summon servants outside of battle here. What? I guess we're just using MASH. Fo. Because the border doesn't have enough power? Because there aren't any ley lines nearby or something? Maybe both.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe ley lines? I don't know.
The border is running way low on power thanks to all the damage, but the biggest issue is the fact that we couldn't detect any ley lines, so yeah, both. I bet it's because of all the magical energy intertwined with the ice and snow at a molecular level. I'm afraid it's also going to interfere with our long-range comms. Oh, that's not good.
That's not good.
Alternatively, the ice and snow's magical energy could be completely controlling both this Lost Belt's mana and history. Oh. So that would mean if someone were manipulating the ice and snow via magecraft, then it'd mean they're incredibly powerful. If we want to keep hypothesizing, I'd say that if someone like that exists, they're also this Lost Belt's king. Yup. Of course, it's possible this is just what this Lost Belt is like, but let's at least keep that possibility in mind. Well, she really hit the nail on the head, I guess. Ahem, if I may? In short, our situation is highly precarious. We have no choice but to send a mere 2-person team to explore further despite the fact that we currently have no means of defending ourselves. Yup.
Yeah.
I hope you can appreciate how difficult of a decision this was to reach. All clear here. Pretty sure you already said as much earlier. Yep, all clear.
Yeah. I mean, what else can you do?
Ha. Yeah, I know. Good. Very well then. As the expedition team, you will leave first thing tomorrow morning at 0900. While we're on the subject, let's talk about your current destination too. Though we don't know where Sigurd went after stealing the Paper Moon, we did detect a different group of life forms approximately 150 kilometers northwest from the border's current location. I'm hoping it's a village, even though there wasn't one there on the 2019 map. Anyways, I think that'd be a good place to start asking around. I'll make sure to prepare some translation talismans before you leave, of course. That would be helpful.
Yeah.
I wish I could do more to help you two. Under normal circumstances, I'd be right there with you in the border. But this is the best we can do right now. I'm sorry. Aw, don't be sorry.
Yeah.
The Shadow Border still needs a lot of repair work to get it mobile again, and of course, zero sailing is currently out of the question. Still, at least you won't have to worry about the Ortonax. I spent the last 20 hours going over the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb. You shouldn't have to worry about it acting up after getting hit with a demonic sword anymore. Well, that's good. Thank you, Da Vinci. The next time I see him... Yep, you give him the what for. You give him the what for. Okay. Alright. Don't hold back on Siegfried's account. You make him go Sumunai. Yes, you're right. No, I don't think we need to bring Siegfried into this.
That was good.
It sucks that we can't count on our comms. I wish we at least had one more fighter we could send with you. Yeah, that's too bad, but oh well. Yeah, having another heroic spirit around right now would be real welcome, especially one who could watch over the border for me. Oh no you don't. Don't you even think about wasting our last bit of power on a summoning test. If you've got time to whine about things we haven't got, then get out there and find them. That's the smart way to go about this. Yeah, you've got a point. Alright, Mash, Jacqueline. We're going to have to count on the two of you to find some help and maybe even bolster our fighting forces into the bargain. Maybe there are other heroic spirits from proper human history here, like there were in Russia. Exactly. With any luck, there will be heroic spirits the land itself summoned here, like Beowulf and Billy. Alright, let's go over everything one last time. For this mission, you two have 3 primary objectives. First, take back the paper moon. Second, cut down the tree of emptiness. And third, find a path to the North Sea. Of course, those last 2 are more for extra credit, but the first one is absolutely crucial. So let's get started with that information gathering and hopefully recruiting some fighters. Got it! We won't let this mission fail. We won't fail you, Da Vinci and Holmes. Right, senpai! Fo! Very well then, we begin tomorrow morning at 0900. Now, if there are no further questions, this briefing is concluded. Alright.
More no battles.
More no battles. Well, good morning, Mash. It doesn't look like there will be any blizzard. Looks like today's forecast for the southern Sweden region of this lost belt is clear skies. Yup. I'm all set, senpai. I'm glad it's still sunny out. I just hope we don't run into any storms like last time. Yeah, that would be pretty sucky. I doubt we'll see many storms as big as the ones in Russia, but this lost belt certainly is extraordinary. We'll need to pay close attention in general, not just to the weather as we go, especially since we can't count on much in the way of backup this time. That is true. I know, I really wish there was another heroic spirit who could take over for me here, but since there isn't, we'll just have to make do. Technical advisor, how long are you planning to spend saying your goodbyes? Get back in here already! Need I remind you, you're the only operational heroic spirit we've got right now, and every second you spend away is another second the rest of us are defenseless. Okay, calm down, man. Aw, what's the matter, Director? Missed them already? Something you want to say to them before they go?
Yeah.
No, I mean, yes! With the paper moon stolen, our position is extremely precarious. Add to that the fact that we have no mobility on land. Yes, we've gone over this, man. And we're as good as dead if an enemy happens to find us. Therefore, it is imperative you two complete your mission and return as quickly as possible. Yup. Whatever you do, make sure you don't just rush in and get yourselves hurt, or worse!
Dead.
Yeah. We absolutely cannot afford to lose any more of our human or servant resources. Really, we can't afford to lose anything else, given the state of things. Anyway, your first order of business is getting the paper moon back. The second is returning here safely. Now get on with it! Alright. Heh. For all his bluster, our new director really does wear his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was his way of showing he's worried about you two. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point, right? Yes, it is. I'm starting to get a better sense of him. We'll have to make sure we come back safely so we don't worry him. Yeah. Right, senpai. We already made him worry a lot during Sigurd's attack. Oh, you should have heard him. Have the demi-servant girl's injuries healed yet? Will those two be okay if they run into the demonic sword wielder again? Not that he's gonna lift a finger himself, given how he's been even more timid than usual ever since Holmes got taken out. I must admit, I am a little worried about the border, with you being the only one who can defend it now. Hey, I know I'm not much of a fighter, but don't you worry. I'm pretty sure Sigurd isn't gonna bother the border anymore. Plus, I've already gone and put up an extra sturdy bounded field around it anyway. And it's not just sturdy, I made sure none of the indigenous life would even be able to tell it's there, especially the giants. How reliable.
Yeah, that's really good.
I don't think I've worked this hard on a bounded field since I was putting the finishing touches on the Mona Lisa.
Although, Ophelia did detect it, like their party, didn't they? They mentioned it in...
I think Scotty did?
Yeah.
I had no idea Da Vinci used to put up bounded fields around her paintings back when she was alive. Alright then, we'll be here waiting for you to come back with good news. You two be extra careful out there. We still don't know much about this place after all. Not to mention that, well, the fact that we won't be able to communicate is going to be a serious issue. I wish I could have done something about that, but we're past that now. The ice and snow here are infused with magical energy, which will get in the way no matter what, so we won't be able to talk to each other once you're more than a few kilometers out. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up. I've still got a few ideas I'll try when I get the chance. You've had a lot on your plate between healing homes and fixing the border. Just make sure you don't push yourself too hard, okay? Yeah. You have a lot on your plate.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Da Vinci, I mean, I don't really think heroic spirits really need to sleep or anything, but I feel like she's been working nonstop.
Yeah. With the border immobilized, we effectively won't be able to share what we each learn until you make it back to the Norrköping area. Norrköping area. This will be the first time you two are entirely on your own. Make sure you're especially careful. Don't go out of your way to save any cute girls asking for help unless they're at least as cute as me, okay? We won't, and please, you take care of yourself too, Da Vinci. Ugh, you guys are too damn nice for being so young. Then again, I guess I'm younger than you two now, aren't I? Okay, I'll be careful too. Oh, and one more... Oh boy. What was that? Foe! Foe, Q! Okay. Whoa! When did you sneak out here? Aha, you were hiding out in my shield again, weren't you? Oh. Foe! Okay, looks like Foe's coming along with us too. Well, that's par for the course.
Yeah.
I feel safer already, yeah. The more the merrier, I feel safer already.
Go, Foe.
Yes, going from 2 to 3 means 50% more resources. Thanks for coming along, Foe. Stronger than all of us. Foe! So even Foe's trying to help make up for our lack of personnel now. Well, he has great instincts at least. Isn't that right, you little furball, you? Foe! Heh. Foe is more capable in his own right. Having him along would be a great help. I think we'll be able to effectively fight as a group of 3 now. Foe! Wow, Foe is talking a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean that. Foe! You still want to sit on my shoulder? Not senpai's? Always with Mash. That's fine. Looks like he really likes you, Mash. Okay, this 2-person team is officially a 3-person team. And on that note, it's finally time to show off my latest invention. Oh!
Ooh.
This little beauty is something I came up with while I was trying to figure out a way to stay in touch. Sadly, they won't help us communicate, but they will help you get around this lost belt a lot easier. I give you... Oh! The Orthodox Olaris board attachments. They're like skis.
Yeah.
What the? Are these some kind of additional equipment for my exoskeleton? When did you even have time to make these? They're skis. Those are skis if I ever saw any. Yeah. Foe. Never underestimate a genius. Hehehe, that's right. These are basically super awesome skis. Thanks to their magical energy thrusters, you'll be zipping around like nobody's business. Not even Olaris, the guardian patron saint of skiers, has got anything on these babies.
Guardian patron saint of
Yeah.
skiers.
Don't worry, they come with words and gyro sensors designed to help you keep your balance. Well, that's nice. I've got a set for you too, Jacqueline. With these, you 3 should be able to make your way around the Scandinavian snow plains in the blink of an eye. Just don't crash. Now we won't have to ride any weird local animals. This is awesome. You're the best, Da Vinci. You're the best, Da Vinci.
I mean, I feel like riding bicorns would be cool.
You mean riding giants or something would be cool?
Golems?
Hehehe, that's right. You should damn well be impressed. Oh, be aware that if you want to go really fast, you should fold yours up and hang on tight to Mash. Okay. Just like, piggyback? Princess carry me? While she's like skiing. Thank you, Da Vinci. I appreciate this a lot, but this isn't taking care of yourself. Hey, if you're going to stay up all night working, best to do it when you're young.
Yeah.
I guess. Besides, I asked way too much of you to the day before yesterday. It's the least I can do to make up for that. I'm sure Holmes would say the same. But then again, given what our great detective is like, maybe not. I know it's my fault you two keep having to shoulder so much responsibility. How is it your fault? So at the risk of sounding like a broken record, be careful out there. I filled the storage space in Mash's shield with camping gear, water, and a few days worth of food, so make sure you rest up when you need to.
Wow, Mash, you're carrying so much.
Yeah, I know, right? Remember, it's gonna just be the two of you and Foe, so you need to be extra careful. Right. See you later, Da Vinci. Bye, have a good trip.
See you, Da Vinci.
See you, Da Vinci. Alright, it's just gonna be us and Mash. Oh, it's the reset. Okay, well, hopefully you don't have to read that again, but that's fine. Hello, reset. Okay. Actually, okay, let me just see if I need to skip that again. I do, okay. Okay, well, we'll just quickly skip this. Skip. Skip. Alright, then Ice Hill. Oh, okay.
An assassin.
I guess it's just better to bring casters and stuff again.
I don't think you need to bring Mash.
Yeah, I don't think I need to bring Mash either. Who should I bring? Who's cool that I should bring?
I was gonna choose a caster, but now go scroll to your casters.
You want a caster?
You're fighting an assassin.
Yeah? Okay. Just choose one.
I don't know. Caskill? He's pretty cool.
Okay. Oh no!
Just get rid of Moriarty or something.
Yeah,
Just choose anyone.
there. Okay. Yeah. Alright. There are lots of flames. Okay. Snow, ice, and fire. So this is the Scandinavian Lost Belt. Looking at it again, it's all very strange. Beautiful. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yes, that's true. It's definitely a beautiful landscape. Ice and snow need extreme cold, but fire is one of the hottest things in the world. Yet somehow, here they are, coexisting. Yep. I've never seen anything like it before. But at the same time, it's kind of bizarre. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can burn, but there's the fire floating above the mountains. The scenery may be beautiful, but it's also incomprehensibly mystic. Oh. The Olaris boards are great at getting around since they can even go up inclines. But when you move at high speeds, you really won't be able to take stock of your surroundings as much. Now that we're taking a break to look around, there are several things I've noticed. For example, the amount of fallen snow. I read that Scandinavia actually isn't all that snowy, except for Norway. But here, in this Lost Belt, the mountains are frozen over, even the trees are. No, wait, not the trees, just ice-shaped like conifers? Oh.
Oh.
So they're not even trees.
Okay.
Does this mean there aren't any plants here? It does look like there's only fire, ice, and snow here. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It certainly seems that way, at least at this point. ... Maybe this means there's a different force at work here, something very different from what caused Russia's ice age. I remember hearing these Lost Belts are alternate, hypothetical versions of history. What must this world's history have been like it for... Oh boy, what must this world's history have been like for it to have this sort of scenery?
What? Oh.
There's birds. That's nice. Ah. Wolfo, cow. Look, senpai, birds. Yes, birds. That must mean this Lost Belt has other normal animals and not just giants and demonic beasts. Looks that way. I'm kind of relieved to see that. Yeah. At least something sort of normal. Right, the fact that birds can survive in this world is a good sign. Fo. Fo, is there something about those birds that bothers you? Are they gonna attack me or something? Fo. Excuse me. Anyways, we should get back to our journey. Foe, you stay inside my shield while we use the Alaris boards, okay? We don't want the wind blowing you away while we're on the move, after all. Foe! But first, here's a map of where we should, or where we would be in proper human history. There's definitely some margin of error since there aren't any GPS satellites to sync it up with, but it should still help. Thanks, Mash. There we go. We're currently on the Scandinavian peninsula, right on top of what used to be Lake Vättern in southern Sweden. Got it. Hang on, we're on a lake? We're on a lake? But, I mean, if it's cold enough and freezes
and, like,
over...
you know, thick enough that I guess you could stand on it.
You could just walk on it, yeah. Yes, that's right. At least we would be in proper human history. Lake Vättern is an enormous lake believed to have taken shape after Earth's most recent ice age. It's said to be almost 2,000 square kilometers.
Wow,
that's huge!
I don't know if okay, that's a lake.
But in this Lost Belt, we're obviously standing on a mountain range covered in snow. Huh. Ho. It's not just the ice, snow, and fire. This Lost Belt differs from proper human history in a lot of significant ways. I thought I'd learned that in Russia, but after seeing all this, I feel like I'm learning it all over again. Wow. Fo Q. So talkative in this Lost Belt. Fo? Kyo Q. Okay. Well, what is it, Fo? Did I do something to... Are we being attacked? I'm so sorry. We should have noticed, or I should have noticed sooner. There are large magical energy signals nearby. They look to be giants. Alright. Well, let's go fight them. But why now? We didn't run into a single one on the way here. Maybe they only approach you if you stay in one place for a long time? No, never mind. I'll worry about that later. Right now, we need to take care of the immediate threat. Let's go head them off. Make sure your newly tuned up Ortonax is ready to go. Let's just take them down. Understood. Ready to begin battle once the giants are in range. Okay.
I feel like even though you've read like 3 sections already, I don't feel like
they're not very long.
I was gonna say, I don't feel like we've done very much yet. No. Besides briefing and looking at the scenery. It's still Bryn Day. I thought it would be back to Sigurd Day by now.
I think she's only been out for like... No, not that long, really.
Let me check when our banner ends. Till the 30th. Okay.
So, yeah, so after tomorrow I can roll again.
Oh, since the last time we streamed, I think we finally reached the 1,100th day of NA.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, that's why I have quartz to roll next time Sigurd comes back.
But man, 1,100 days. It's been so long.
Yep, it has. Surprisingly.
Yeah, like it kind of almost doesn't feel that way, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder how many days JP is at.
I have no idea, to be honest. You could check though.
Nah, I'm not that curious. Alright, I finished my master missions.
Oh, nice.
No, they're pretty easy. I feel like you could probably get a good amount of them done with this lost belt.
Hopefully. Haven't really started them. And Da Vinci's good at getting her NP. I mean, I also have waivers, so I guess that doesn't really count, but... I love using Da Vinci.
Me too, me too. But, you know, just, I wish casters had more damage.
Yeah. No! What did I give you those stars for, Da Vinci? I wonder if it's too late for this. Hmm.
Sorry.
Wow, this giant really doesn't like Caskill at all.
Yeah, he really doesn't. He has something against him.
Oh yeah, I forgot I brought him! Alright. This might be his debut battle. Outside of Apocrypha. Yeah, alright. Okay.
Giant's trying those with divinity, that's what.
Oh, that
see.
makes sense.
They're like, this giant really hates Gil for some reason.
Okay. Alright, I guess maybe we won't bring him then. We'll bring... It's your favorite Ilya. No, jeez. Wait, no, what am I doing? Whatever, it's fine. Okay, well, we'll just bring you. The battle is over. There are no other magical energy signals within 30 meters of our position. I have to apologize again, Senpai. What are you apologizing for? Even after all of Da Vinci's reminders to be careful, I still let my guard down. I know I need to be extra vigilant in watching for magical energy signals and servants, especially since we can't contact the border. And yet, I completely failed at that task. It's okay, Mash. Don't worry, Mash, it's okay, really. Let's take this as a reminder of why we need to be more careful. Yeah, let's do that. Right, I promise I won't make the same mistake again. Fo. Thank you, Fo, but it's not your fault. You have nothing to apologize for, and nor do you, Mash. If anything, I should be thanking you for alerting us to the danger, so thank you. Fo. Given that we're unable to contact the Shadow Border, we're effectively cut off from Chaldea itself. I need to keep that in mind. In accordance with the Chaldea Personnel Code, Article 23, Paragraph 2, it's imperative that I remain calm and proceed with caution. In other words, I am free to make decisions, act independently, and return to base at my own discretion. And then make an official report, of course. Personnel Code Article 23, Paragraph 2, huh? It seems kind of, sparse on the details. Yeah. Yes, it is. Dr. Roman added Paragraph 2 when no one was looking. Oh. That explains it. That's just like him. Yes, it is, isn't it? I didn't realize we had one of those in the first place. I've confirmed that the Ortonax Olaris board attachments have been safely shut down and stowed. Initiating standard Ortonax movement mode. Since there are a lot of trees in this area, I think it would be better to put the Olaris boards away and move around on foot for a while. Yeah, you don't really want to crash. Good idea, let's do that. So many ice trees, yeah.
They look quite nice, though.
They do. They're not really just frozen trees then, are they? Trees actually made out of ice. I can't tell if they were carved from ice or if all these tree-like formations were stuck in the ground. Either way, I can't imagine there would be much wildlife in a place like this. Oh, well, there were birds. That said, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but... More giants? Based on the magical energy signals I'm sensing, it looks like there are more giants past the ice trees. There are more of them gathered together there than anywhere else we've seen so far. Maybe this is where they live. Maybe the path we took to avoid the fiery mountains ended up bringing us to their territory. We don't want to fight them if we can help it. Let's try to make sure they don't see us. Yeah, might be easier said than done. Good point. I'll keep that in mind, Master. Fo.
Wow, Fo has a really big part in this
Lost
Belt.
Yeah, Fo's really, like, talkative or something in this Lost Belt. Yes, Fo, that means we'll be walking from here on. Fo! Has anybody complained about not enough Fo screen time? Like, what is this? Fo! I can't believe he's already gone that far ahead. Please don't run off too far on your own, Fo. We don't want a giant spotting you. Oh, but then again, maybe it would be okay.
JP will be at, oh my gosh,
oh, wow.
1,800 days. Wow, that's a lot.
You're so cute that even a giant might want to keep you as a pet instead of eating you. Fo. Senpai, can I talk to you about something? Yeah, go for it. Of course, is this about Sigurd? How did I just assume it's about Sigurd? But sure, is this about Sigurd? Yes, it is. Something has been bothering me about him. Sigurd is one of the greatest heroes in all of Scandinavia. He reforged King Sigmund's, his father's demonic sword Gram after the divine spear Gungnir shattered it. Then went on to defeat the dragon Fafnir and gain its wisdom. That all fits with what Holmes told us.
Hey, how are you?
Later, he and Brynhild the Valkyrie fell in love. But their relationship was poisoned by hate and ended with his death. He has many of the same roots as Siegfried, so much so that some believe they were actually the same hero. Yay.
In case if you
didn't. In case you don't know what he looks like? Wow. Didn't we meet him in, like, Orleans or something?
In case
like,
if you forgot. You know, it's been a while.
You know, just in case, you know, in however many years you've never rolled Sumonai-kun, and you're playing this for the first time.
I haven't, besides tutorial.
Yeah, but you have him, though.
I know, but besides tutorial roll, I've never rolled him. Anyways.
You did roll him, though. In your first roll.
I mean, I guess.
And yet, I don't know why, but I didn't get that sense at all from that masked heroic spirit. True, he and Siegfried couldn't be more different. He was definitely really strong, but, well, he's different because he's Tsudaken. Thank you, Senpai. Senpai, I think I hear some giants? Oh, no. Yeah!
Yeah!
That sounded like a child. Mash! Alright, let's save her. Him? I don't know.
Well, you're welcome to join our stream, and I hope you have a good time.
Yeah.
We're reading LB2.
Yeah. Right. It came from the northwest. It came from the northwest, yes. Let's go! Yeah, let's go. Oh no. Isn't she drawn by, like... Yeah, Emiya Gohan. Author. Yeah. They saw me. Now what do I do? It was going so well, too. I don't understand. Why do these things never turn out well for me? I'm such an idiot. Oh, it's okay. We can't all be good at stuff. Ah, no, please, no. Except maybe get out of there. Eep. We made it, Master. Let's save her. Please focus on keeping her safe. As for me, I'll handle these giants. You go. You get back too, please, Fo. Fo. What the? Who are you two? No. You can't. Any child the Bergrissar find is doomed.
What's a Bergrissar?
So you have to run away if you see a child being attacked by one of them. I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Go on, get out of here. We're saving you? We can't do that. That's not an option. Yeah. Huh? Yeah! You idiot! Now they're going to squish all of us! No, they won't. We won't let them. Ortonax is holding steady at maximum output. I can do this, Master. Let's do it, Mash. Let's save this girl, Mash. Right.
What was that thing again?
No, I don't remember
I don't
what it's
know,
called.
but I'm kind of curious why you can't save people if they are chasing after them or attacking or whatnot.
Maybe it's their lore stuff. I don't know. To be fair, I think a regular person wouldn't be able to fight this thing. Alright. Oh, whatever.
This Jotun has 100k.
Yeah.
What the heck is this?
Oh, for that fight, that thing does less damage to Tamamos. That's what I was fighting before.
Oh.
When you were like, I don't remember when you were playing LB1.
I don't have a single Tamamo. What do I do? Find a Tamamo in my support list, I guess. Make her my DPS.
I have a Tamamo.
It's okay. I'll figure it out for now.
Was it like Evil Servants or something? Or
What
I
the
don't
heck
remember.
is this? Well, whatever.
It's a
I'll find out.
beast.
It's fine.
It's not that fun to fight. I mean, it's okay. It's just kind of hard.
That's usually how it is.
Wow, that's weird. Oh, okay, because I was looking at, like, Waver's, card sprite thing, and I thought it was, like, Baby Waver. And then I heard his adult voice, I was like, what the? I probably should have gone with Da Vinci's Buster card too. Well, hindsight is always 20/20 or something. Okay. Maybe next time I won't bring casters, because this takes too long. Doesn't this one look like it's made of rocks?
Oh, this is the Burgessy. This is what she was talking about.
Well, I hope Ilya can kill this thing, but I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like we've been using Ilya and Da Vinci a lot. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of if there's
I'm gonna
anybody-
use someone else.
Because I was using them a whole bunch in LB1 just because there were so many assassins.
Oh no, it's not dead. Oh,
Well,
so close.
She did a lot more damage.
Oh,
wow,
yes!
Okay.
Good for you, Ilya. I knew I could count on you.
But yeah, we should find somebody else to use.
Yeah.
I feel like her, Da Vinci, and Caster Nero have spent a lot of time fighting.
Yeah. It's just because this one and the last one had a bunch of assassins. The battle is over. I don't detect any other magical energy signals within 30 meters. Alright. We defeated the giants and ice creatures, but that was the first time we've come across a mountain giant. Bergrissi. In Norse mythology, the Bergrissar were a race of mountain giants that were on friendly terms with the Jotnar, the frost giants. But I don't remember reading anything about them banding together and attacking humans like that. First things first, great job out there, Mash. How's the Ortonax doing? Everything okay? Great job out there, Mash. Thank you, Master. I managed to fend off the attackers without sustaining any injury, all thanks to your support, Senpai. The load on the Ortonax is well within its tolerance. Da Vinci did an amazing job tuning it up. Fo. Oh, that's right. Senpai, is that girl... Bergrissar. Oh, Heavenly Mother, oh merciful goddess, please, I beg of you. Even if the giants do smush me flat, please let me stay with everyone else after I die. Excuse me. Is she speaking Swedish? The talisman doesn't have any problem translating conversation, but it's still a little hard to make out what she's saying. It might just be me, but it kind of sounds like she has a strong accent too. Well, I wouldn't know. It's okay, you can open your eyes. All the giants are gone now, yep. That's right, we're not going to hurt you. I promise you're safe for the moment. I'm alive? There's no more Bergrissar around? That's right, you have nothing to worry about. There are no more giants around here. Relieved sigh. That's amazing! I can't believe it. The goddess must have sent you. Thank you. You two saved my life. That's so amazing. How did you do it? Usually anyone the giants see ends up getting pancaked. I can imagine. But none of us are even a little bit squished. Oh, I'm sorry. Ahem. You're supposed to introduce yourself when you first meet someone, aren't you? I remember learning that. My name's Gerda. Oh, hi Gerda. Hello Gerda. That's a lovely name you have. It has a wonderful Nordic ring to it. Thanks. Hehe. I like the way it sounds too. It's very nice to meet you both, Miss Black Armor, Miss Red Hair. Oh, I forgot I have red hair. What are your names? I'm Jacqueline. This is a girl in armor is Mash. I'm Jacqueline. And I'm Mashculite. Jacqueline and Mashculite, huh? Got it. You two are incredible. I can't believe you really saved me. I mean, of course. What village are you from? You don't seem like you're shivering. How can you not be cold with so few layers? I'm nice and warm thanks to my fur coat. I knew I'd have to be ready for anything once I decide to go out on my own. The grown-ups won't help because they're busy getting everything ready for tomorrow, so I have to do it all myself. What's happening tomorrow? That includes the cooking, the tending to the children who have come down with terrible fevers. Oh no. Oh, right, a reward. When someone does something nice for you, you have to repay them. Oh, I don't have anything on me right now. I'd have to go back to the village. But I also have to find the medicinal herbs before I go back. Well, we can help you. What should I do?
Somebody sick?
Yeah, there's a bunch of children or something sick.
Oh, okay.
Senpai, this is the first Scandinavian we've met. This must mean there are human villages here. And they don't seem to have mutated to adapt to this environment like the Yaga had. Maybe that means their culture is closer to proper human history. That's true. Although, for some reason, her outfit doesn't seem like anything someone would wear in 2020.
I think maybe it depends where you live, but yeah, for the most part.
Regardless, I think she'll be willing to take us to her village. Once we get there, we can ask around. Right. When the Tree of Emptiness is gone, she'll... well, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Senpai? ... Okay, I think that might be it for this part. Yep. Alright, more no battles.
Wow, okay. I wonder what her name is. Did she introduce herself?
Yes, it's Gerda.
Oh, right. No, I totally heard you read that.
Fo, fo, fo. Fo, fo, fo. Fo was so excited this chapter.
Yeah.
Jeez. Aw, you're so adorable. Come here. It's okay. Fo, cow.
There's literally so much screen time for Fo.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks fun. Let me try. Maybe the person who wrote this really loves Fo. Like, really loves Fo. Hop. Fo. Hee. You're too pretty to be a mouse. Maybe you're a dog or a cat. Oh, I know. You must be a horse. What? Horse. I've never seen any animal besides sheep this close before. You're so beautiful. Oh, but I did see something else beautiful just a little while ago. It was a rainbow, a huge 7-colored rainbow that stretched all the way past the mountains. Nobody else saw it, but I did. Isn't that amazing? Hehe. Fo fo. Hehehe. Yeah, I wish you could have seen it too. Fo. I wonder why Fo is in such a good mood. Could it be the weather? Maybe he likes it cold like this? There, look, senpai. We've only just met Gerda, and Fo has already taken to her. Oh wait, maybe it's the other way around, and Gerda's actually the one who's taken to him? Maybe it's both ways. I think so. She's a cheerful girl, isn't she? Yeah. Yes, she's very cheerful. And it sounds like she came all this way to find special medicine for her friend back in her village. Or for a friend, yeah. She must be very responsible too. There's something I'm wondering about, though. She said she was looking for medicinal herbs, right? Does that mean plants can grow around here? Yeah, I don't know about that. Not to mention that, if this is an emergency, why is she out here all by herself? I mean, she did mention the adults and stuff preparing for tomorrow. I don't know about other regions in this Lost Belt, but it's no secret dangerous giants roam around here. And of course, there's no way an ordinary human could fight a giant alone. They'd be dead for sure. If someone needed to come out here, shouldn't it be an armed group of adults who know how to fight? Those are all good points. There must be more to this we don't know yet. Well, yeah, obviously. Are you guys talking about me? That's right, I left my village to look for some medicinal herbs. The grown-ups are too busy getting ready for tomorrow, so we kids have to take care of ourselves. I feel like this Lost Belt is really repeating itself a lot.
Yeah.
Compared to other ones.
Yeah, because
like the briefing, we did it like 3 times.
Right, like Da Vinci said it, and then Gordo said it, and then Mash repeated it, and then
before we went, we're like, we have 3 objectives. And then this is like, I'm looking for medicinal herbs for whatever, and the adults are busy. I'm looking for, like...
She's looking for medicinal herbs, yeah. I am getting that kind of feeling,
I wonder what
too.
the adults are doing. They're busy. And since I'm the big sister, I have to do my best to pull my weight. That's pretty mature of me, right? They also really like to make the people chuckle in this. Or the girls. Fo fo fo! Ahahaha, is that a compliment? Thank you, Fo, you're such a good boy. Your fur is so pretty too, it's so soft and smooth. Fo fo fo! I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm afraid it's dangerous here. This area seems to be frequented by giants. Yeah, I guess you're right. We only see them occasionally near the village, but I know there's lots of giants around these mountains. Still, there's nothing else I can do. The only one who knows how to use runes is the envoy, and she isn't coming until tomorrow. Her runes of healing can cure people who are sick in no time. But Laura probably won't survive through the night without those herbs. Oh no, Laura!
Laura!
Runes of healing, envoy. That's why I came all this way. Someone told me that there were amazing healing herbs near here. Who told you that? There's like only ice trees. They said they can cure anything and that they're especially good for fevers. So, well, I know it's reckless of me to be out here. We're not really ever supposed to leave the village. Really? Well, yes, nobody's ever supposed to leave. Isn't it like that in your village too? The only ones permitted to go outside the village are the envoys chosen to be servants of the gods.
Servants of
God. I'm sorry, but can you explain what you mean by the gods and envoys? Heh, nice try, but you won't trick me that easily. Lady Mash, girl in the black armor. People have always told me that only envoys of the goddess have swords or spears. But I didn't know you use shields too. That's amazing, Lady Mash. Wait, me? An envoy? Yeah, I could see it. Not sure about envoy, but you're definitely an angel. Okay, Gouda, calm down.
Alright, Gouda.
I mean, her face looks similar to the Valkyries. Senpai? Anyway, let's go find these medicinal herbs you're looking for. Maybe you can take us to your village once we found the herbs, yeah. Hooray! I was hoping you might offer to help me. Oh, does that mean you can read my mind? Even if you don't have any weapons of your own, Miss Red Hair? You must be an envoy of the gods too! No.
Not quite.
Alright. I guess maybe we're just straight up fighting giants now? Okay, let's not bring casters. Who should I bring?
That was someone you haven't used in a long time.
Probably someone I like Bonten. You have new beautiful animations.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, in case we need to like farm a lot, we'll bring Lartoria. Tree of Emptiness? The sun? Fo. That's right, the Tree of Emptiness is like a huge tree that stretches all the way up to the sky. Have you ever heard of anything like that? As for the sun, we're hoping you might know something about why it's so big here. I mean, if the sun is regular size to them,
Yeah.
I don't think they could tell you why it's so big.
Yeah.
I mean, because to them it would be normal.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't know what you mean. I don't know anything about either of those. I've never heard of any legends about a big tree like that, and the sun's always been that size. It's just like mountains always being made of fire or ice. That's just how it's always been. Nobody asks why. I see. Ah. Oh no, did I say something to offend you, Lady Mash? I'm so sorry if my answer didn't satisfy you. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. You have nothing to apologize for. Right now, let's just focus on finding those herbs. Are you sure? Okay, thank you. They should be pretty close by. Fo. Senpai. In Norse mythology, the world tree, Yggdrasil, played a very important role. Yeah, we've been getting the seeds pretty much in most battles. I know she's young, but it seems a little strange that Gerda wouldn't know anything about it. Yeah, you're right, it does. Maybe they just don't have any legends about Yggdrasil here? That'd be interesting. That seems unlikely. But I suppose we can't completely rule it out. Given that lost belts by definition are alternate histories that differ from proper human history, worlds where the pruning theoretical phenomenon continued to take place to the present day. Wow, they really just defined lost belts again. It is possible that the Norse mythology we know was altered somehow. Mountains of ice, mountains of fire, a strangely large sun, and giants. I wonder if all these things that seem so strange to us might have something to do with some different version of Norse myth. I can't believe I keep saying Norse as North.
I mean, it's quite north.
Well, yeah. Assuming that the myth here was actually historical fact here. Fo.
Are you tired of saying fo yet?
Yeah, I am. Senpai, Gerda, I'm sorry, but please stay still for a bit. Try not to make any sound. We've got company. Eep! Giant footsteps. Fo was the first to notice again. He must have sensed the giant's presence before we did. I'm sorry, Gerda. This must be a lot for you to take in all at once. How can I put this? Basically, Fo's got very good instincts. Fo. Oh, I see. He looks very proud of that, too. Okay. Those footsteps aren't getting any quieter. It looks like the giant isn't about to leave. Well, of course it's not. We're almost there after all. Almost where exactly? Oh no, don't tell me the medicinal herbs are... Yeah, almost where? This way, follow me, but be very, very quiet. Activating Ortonax's stealth mode. Its silencing talisman should muffle the engine and exhaust noise. That would be good. There, that should do it. Let's go, Master. Okay. Oh!
This is completely different.
Wow. This is the place. Well, yeah, there's plants and trees here. There, look, see all the grass? There's even flowers, too. They say that long ago there used to be places like that outside our village, too. Places where animals and flowers could grow and thrive. They say it happens way up high in places between fire and ice mountains all the time. So I thought about it and decided to climb the ice mountainside. Not that it was much of a choice since humans can't climb the fire mountains, right? We'd get burned up. I see, that does make sense. Maybe it's because we're relatively high up near the fire that the ice and snow have melted here. The air is nice and warm, and you can see the land. That must be why plants and flowers can grow here. It's almost like a garden. Yeah. It is beautiful here. I can't help but notice the giants. Yeah, they keep like growling. Yes, there are giants walking around here too, but that has helped us learn something, Senpai. It looks like Norse giants can live in all kinds of environments, not just cold ones. In fact, judging from the way they're gathered here, they may even prefer warmer climates. I guess they don't like the cold either. There are a lot of them here. This is going to make things difficult. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. I suggest we whittle the giants' numbers down a bit, collect the herbs we're after. Then quickly activate the Olaris Forge thruster mode to make an emergency getaway. Foo-foo! So far, our path has been through the eastern ice forest, but the west looks to be a steep, snowy slope. Well, that's perfect. So if we can just get to that slope and ski down the rest of the way... Yes, if you're good skiers, that will work, I think. She knows what skiing is? I guess so. But how can we? We don't have any skis. Yes, we do.
Just have Mash hold Gerda.
Yeah.
And we can ski, you know?
Yeah. Don't worry, we've got that part covered. We've got something even better. Yeah, we do. Huh? You brought skis with you? Where are they? Oops, I'm so sorry. Well, here we go again. Ho ho, kyo! It's okay, Gerda. We'll just, start the operation sooner than we expected. Senpai requesting orders and support. Right, now let's get this operation underway. First mission, reduce the giants' numbers. Understood, Master. Switching Ortonax from stealth mode to combat mode. Moving to intercept the enemy now. Alright.
Okay.
I'm kind of wondering why stealth mode has to be, like it can't be in stealth mode plus fighting at the same time.
I don't know. maybe it hasn't been developed to do that yet.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't used Sprint on this account in a long time.
Well, this thing charges 50, I mean, heals 50,000 health. I mean, that's fine, but...
Oh, whatever you're fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, it heals a lot.
It's okay, Ash broke, like, all 3 of his break bars.
Wow!
And his bar before his guts.
That's actually really impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two are definitely better than my caster lineup. Oh yay, Bond won!
Alright, I'm gonna have to play this again. Ugh.
I played that one a few times.
Yeah. It's easier than I thought it would be, to be honest.
The first wave is down. Auto-tuning Ortonax for consecutive battles. Releasing exhaust now. Output values remain stable. I'm still good to go. Foe, Q. Don't worry, foe. I'm conserving energy for our escape. Resuming battle, master. Alright. Okay. Well, finally, we're at the end of this 7-part chapter 3.
Wow.
Guess we'll do the same thing. Although these parts were surprisingly short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are, like, this one had, what, 7 sections? But,
yeah.
like, you don't even have to read that much, and then it's another battle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, maybe there will be story after this battle.
Maybe.
Oh, I see how it is. Oh. Well, just in case, but it should be fine.
Kind of feel bad for these giants.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't really need to use her NP then. Oh well. Well, rip that thing. Second wave defeated. Da Vinci really is amazing. I can keep going, no problem. Full. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm not pushing it too far. The Ortonax's output is down by about 20%, but it should be fine for another battle at least. Don't worry about me, senpai. Just tell me what you need me to do. Maybe we should just ski down the slope? There's still a bunch more coming. I'd just as soon avoid a fight if we can. Yeah. Don't want to tire ourselves. Foe. Huh? Foe, stop Gerda. She's trying to run off on her own. Wait, why? I'll be right back. I can't just sit around and do nothing while you guys fight. Don't die.
I'm like, you can do that. That's okay.
Gerda! You're not going anywhere. Expanding the Ortonax's functionality, temporarily boosting output. Amalgam gold. I don't know.
You can do it, Mash.
Yeah.
Do it.
Hang in there just a little longer, Mash. Gerda, get back here! Yeah, get back here! I got the herbs!
Oh,
okay, but...
okay.
Huff, 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 gas, gas. I did it! I really did it! Mash! Start heading for the western slope. Yeah. Understood. It's kinda hard to tell how many giants there are when they don't show you. Wow, you're so amazing, Lady Mash! Those giants are huge, but you fought them like they were nothing. I didn't think that was possible. I knew you envoys weren't scared of giants. I bet they could never catch and squish you like they do with all the grown-ups. All the grown-ups? What do you mean by... Guess they're dead. Senpai, hang on tight to me. You too, Gerda and Fo. Okay, here goes. Fo, cow. Equipping the Ortonax Ulris board attachments now. Activating emergency booster. The wind pressure will be incredible, so make sure to keep your eyes closed. My visor will protect me. Switching over from stage 3 thruster to emergency booster. Ulris board standing by. 3, 2, 1, ignition! Alright, see ya, giants.
Oh, back at Ice Hotel. Okay.
Hello, Ophelia! It's you! Welcome to this wonderfully wintry snow and ice guest room fit for a princess. Alright, this isn't your first time here, is it? I hope you don't mind that I got started without you. I have to say, this vodka on Scandinavian rocks is better than I expected. Oh my, I can see you don't approve of drinking on the job. Indeed, I couldn't agree more. But it's not my fault, it's this castle. Just when I thought I'd get a reprieve from Russia's cold too. I mean, a palace made entirely of solid ice? Talk about overwrought. They even say it's cold enough that I'd frost over without a mystic code. I do prefer the cold to heat, but this is overkill. Don't you agree, darling Ophelia? You are Scandinavian yourself after all, aren't you? It doesn't bother me. I'm surprised you're still here, Koyanskaya. I'd have thought you'd be long gone to another lost belt by now. Don't you have your own job to do? Just as Lord Kristaria gave me one? Oh, don't you worry about that. My work here in Scandinavia is just about done. The Tree of Emptiness is coming along quite nicely, and this Lost Belt's king has been very cooperative. Now that I've made some nice additions to my personal collection, I'll be moving on to the next Lost Belt soon. Honestly, this has me feeling like I should have spent more time in Russia helping Kadok a little more, seeing how smoothly things have gone here. Still, if I'm going to worry about anyone, it'd be you, since Kadok doesn't matter anymore, and you have a lot of work left unfinished. Besides, we girls have to look out for each other, don't we? I don't recall asking for your help, Koyanskaya, but if you're saying that you're worried about me, then I'll put this simply. Don't be. Aw, really? Are you sure? Super sure? We all know you're an earnest and highly capable mage, but there's just something about you that makes you seem consumed by ennui. Like you're not quite in the moment, you know? It kicks my maternal instincts into overdrive. Not that I really know anything about how a mother would feel. Can't you take a hint? My loyalty is with Lord Kristaria, what I'm, and him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I'll never waver, nor will I fall for anyone's deception. My mystic code has a talisman designed explicitly to protect my mind. Oh? Since you went to all that trouble of shoring up those defenses, doesn't that suggest you see that as a weakness of yours? Oopsies, I guess that's what they mean by let sleeping dogs lie, or maybe silence is golden would be more apt. Alrighty, let's just pretend I didn't notice that and try this again. Come on, Ophelia, have a drink with me. We can hang out and live it up till the sun comes up. Aw, why the sigh? Looks like I'll just have to spell it out. We don't need you here. Find another Lost Belt to visit if you're just here to indulge your hobbies.
Go away.
Oh, I will. I'll be on my way just as soon as I get bored with my little Scandinavian vacation. So let's get along until I do, hmm? After all, you and I are both human haters. Heh, it's okay, Ophelia Salone. Poor little rich girl. Nobody will pressure you here. You'll never have to dread Sundays again. Huh? What did you just... Ooh. It's like triggering her. What do you know? Oh, don't be so surprised. We're both women, and neither of us has many other friends. Why would there be any secrets between us? It's okay, Ophelia. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. There's nothing to be afraid of, and nothing to feel guilty about. You can dedicate your whole being to following your beloved's orders. The whole world has been wiped clean. Now it's nothing but endless white. It's only a matter of time until these lost belts fall apart too. We're all just killing time until the foreign god graces us with their presence. So why not enjoy ourselves while we wait? So relax. Don't worry about anything anymore. Let's just sit back and enjoy our never-ending Wednesday, Odin's Day, together, shall we? Okay.
Okay, I wonder what Koi and Sky can do, because I mean, I don't feel like that's something Ophelia would have,
divulged.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, not without...
I hate Sundays.
Not without, at least getting something back, but I feel like
right.
She would just not talk about that.
Village 23.
Okay.
That's kind of cryptic. Alright, chapter 4. Or section 4. Lord of Creation End. Ooh, sheep.
Ooh.
Shutting down high-speed mode now. Good work hanging on, everyone. Our current estimated location is atop what used to be Lake Vannern, the lake northwest of Lake Battern. Yes.
Okay.
Which means this village almost certainly didn't exist in proper human history. We're here! Welcome to my village! Fo! Heh, this is so strange and wonderful. I thought guests only showed up in stories. I never thought I'd get to actually welcome real guests myself one day. And oh, and, you must both be envoys too. Have you never had anyone visit from outside your village before? I mean, if they all get killed by giants, maybe not.
Yeah.
No, we haven't. All the other villages really keep to themselves. Oh, but maybe it's different at the other villages? I see. This village is a lot bigger than I expected. What's this village called? It's like Village 23 or something. Same here. From the outside, it looked like a fairly wide area surrounded by large wooden walls. Although there are surprisingly few houses, I would guess there can't be more than 50. The part that stands out the most to me is the large gate that makes up what looks to be the only entrance. I don't know much about architectural design, but this place does seem to have its own unique style. I also sense powerful magical energy here. The whole village is surrounded by a bounded field centered on that large gate. Oh, okay. It's designed to keep away giants, beasts, and other beings related to magecraft. I can feel it weighing down on me too, though only a little. Although I didn't notice it at all until I was inside. I'm guessing it's the snow. The magical energy mixed in with the snow and ice, and the magical energy that makes up this village's bounded field are extremely similar.
Okay.
It's a very static kind of energy, as if its presence were the most natural thing in the world. It's calm, gentle, and very stable in the amount of magical energy it holds. Maybe kind is a little too vague, but I'm not quite sure how else to put it. So like, magecraft designed to enrich people's lives? I think kind works. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, that's a much clearer way to put it, senpai. All that aside, this village is really spacious. Yeah, there's only like 50 houses. Maybe that's because there are so few houses and a large plot of farmland in the center? For the sheep, maybe? I can see they grow all sorts of crops here. There's wheat, numerous fruit trees. It's just like Gerda said. It's as warm here as it was in that flower garden. This explains how people could survive even in a lost belt predominantly made of snow, ice, and fire. Although, there's still one thing I don't understand. If bounded fields are so crucial to ensuring people's way of life here, who put them up?
That's a good question.
Fo. Maybe magecraft is just a part of everyday life here, even more than it was in Russia. Or maybe there's someone in these villages who knows how to work with bounded fields. Hehehe, bounded field? Are you talking about the charm on the gate? I didn't really understand most of what you were talking about, but I do know that every village gate always has a charm on it. The envoy puts them there for us. They keep out all the giants, the ice beasts, and really anything scary. I'm surprised you two didn't know that, since you're envoys. Is that just the way it works, Lady Mash? Oh, well, why haven't we told her that we're not? I think you may have the wrong idea about us. I don't believe we're what you call envoys. Although, if envoys is the term you use for visitors, then I suppose we might qualify. Hey, Gordo. Oh, I got through. Let me see. Is this thing on? Ahem. This is the Shadow Border. Can you hear me, field ops? Ah! Fo. Director, the Shadow Border got through to us? Yeah, we're pretty far from it. Director, it's you. I thought we couldn't communicate once we got a few kilometers away. Yes, well, my technical advisor has been testing out a number of different things in between her work on repairing the border, all under my impeccable supervision, of course.
Of course.
And thanks to those efforts, we've been able to deploy a Mystic Code drone to extend our comm range. Wow.
Oh.
Da Vinci works fast. I was told it should help us both observe and communicate over greater distances, but I didn't think it'd just suddenly start working now, of all times. Ugh, but just my luck. Neither our technical advisor nor any staff are here in the cockpit right now. They're all out repairing the border. Well, they're busy. Oh, who's this tiny see-through tubby man? Aw. He's fat. I've never seen a fat person before, so this is what they call chubby. Wow, way to rub it in.
I mean, I guess in her case, it's maybe it's a compliment? Possibly?
Maybe. Chubby. Is he a friend of yours, Lady Mash? Does that mean he's an envoy too? Fo? Tubby? Did she call me Tubby? Well, this is a communicator. It's a tool we have for talking to people far away. Also, the director may be big-boned, but... Is that child a native of this place? Then you must have found a safe village. Then again, if that foul-mouthed little brat who doesn't understand that mocking people's body types is not acceptable as anything to go by, then her culture must still be at the nadir of civilization. Well, no matter. Children do tend to be naturally cruel, and my skin is quite thick by this point. I'm not the least bit bothered.
Oh no, not at all.
So never mind the child, just give me the detailed report about your situation. So you made your way to this village after rescuing that child? It seems you put your experience in Russia to good use. Yup. Or I suppose I should say my supervisory role in Russia has benefited you even after that lost belt. Not bad making it this far this fast. Let me begin by congratulating you on your good work. I'll be sure to share your information with the rest of the staff, including the technical advisor. Now, given that our connection is still unstable, we can't talk for long. It seems it's time I took matters into my own hands. Fo? You're going to come here, Director? That sounds pretty dangerous for you. Yeah, I don't think you will.
Yeah, just stay at the Shadow Border.
What do you think I am? Some sort of adventure-crazed nut like the rest of you? I'm talking about the remote interrogation of a local via this transmission. But not this child, obviously. We won't get anything useful out of her. Now then, little one. Me? Run along and get your parents, if you don't mind. I need to talk to them. Oh, I bet she doesn't have parents. Parents? What are those?
Oh.
Huh? Your mother and father, of course. If they're dead, your legal guardian will do. Oh, you mean the goddess? I hear she's everyone's mother. Oh. Every human is the goddess's child, after all. But I'm afraid the goddess isn't here, Mr. Chubby. Oh. Gerda? Don't tell me you have no concept of parents. I've never heard of such a culture. I suppose it is possible for some newer religions, but given your primitive-looking clothing, I can't imagine your village is part of something like that. What is going on? Alright then. Just fetch me your village elder or mayor or your supervisor, I don't know.
Your supervisor.
Supervisor? Yes, a capable, distinguished person who is in charge of everything, like me. Distinguished? Does being a chubby person make you distinguished?
I don't think you'll get very far with Gerda.
That has nothing to do with it. Good heavens, girl. Did your parents raise you to... Oh, right. You don't have parents, do you? Well, you know, somebody with authority in your village. What? The most amazing person in your village. The one you can always count on to help you out. Are you talking about envoys? Lady Mash is certainly more amazing than normal people. The only other amazing people I can think of are the giants and the envoy, but the envoy isn't coming until tomorrow. Envoy? Gerda calls me an envoy too, I'm afraid. I'm still not sure what she means by it. What I mean? An envoy's an envoy, right? I mean, no human could ever defeat a giant. Ahem. But never mind that. I still need to show you around properly, don't I? Welcome, honored envoys. Oh, you too, Mr. Tiny See-Through Chubby. Welcome to our home, Village 23. Please, let me repay you for saving my life. You can spend the night in my house. I'll be 13 soon, after all, so I've already got my own house.
Wow! Home owner at 13.
That's pretty amazing.
What a life.
Yeah, we can have dinner in front of my fireplace. Oh, I can get out the meat I've been saving for a special occasion, too. This will be great. We can have freshly baked bread, and I'll get some fish, too. I'll go fishing before it gets dark, and make sure to catch the biggest one in the pond. Ho-fo, ho-fo. Wait, hang on. What did you say your village's name was? Village 23, right? Yes, that's right. What about it? Well, it just sounds a bit... That's not like any name for a village I know. Why is your village named with a number? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing strange about it. After all... Oh, more children.
Kids.
It's Gerda. Gerda's back. Welcome back, Gerda. I can't believe it. You really came back from the outside, and you did get the herbs. And did you get the herbs the legends talked about? Yeah, save your friend. Now Laura's gonna be alright. Hooray!
Yay!
Who are they? Oh, there's a white animal too. It is an animal, right? What is it? Is it a mouse? It's apparently a horse. Oh, cute. Wow, you're so pretty, miss. And your black armor is so awesome. Pretty hair, pretty face. You look like the envoy. Oh, are you an envoy too? Your boobies are so big. Oh. Oh, you look so cool in that armor. Oh. Okay. Senpai, what's... That old guy's so tubby. Why are you smaller than us even though you look so old, mister?
Wow.
These kids are so rude. Grr, be quiet. Do you children ever stop squawking? Just run off and play, would you? Or better yet, go and fetch a grown-up. Kids everywhere. I don't actually see any grown-ups. Yeah. That's true. I haven't seen a single adult yet. Since this village appears to rely on agriculture for its survival, it may be that everyone of working age is just out in the fields. But if that's the case, then why aren't there any elderly people around? What? Is that true? Well, of course, it's mostly children here. That's how it is everywhere, right? Besides, haha, you're so funny, Lady Mash. Everyone knows the elderly are just from legends.
So what happens to you kids after you grow up? Do you just die?
Oldest one is probably Scotty.
Maybe that's why she has a house at 13.
Yeah. Of course, you're not going to find any in a village. I mean... Every grown-up leaves when they turn 25, right? Oh. What? As in, leaves the village? Of course. Huh? What in the world are you saying? They couldn't possibly survive out there with all the giants roaming about. Yes, I know. Every grown-up with a 10-year-old child leaves once they turn 25 and gets eaten by a giant.
Wow.
Wait, every grown-up with a 10-year-old. So by 15, you have to have at least one kid. Damn.
But then, what happens if you're 25 and you don't have a 10-year-old? Do you get eaten by 2 giants? Like, okay.
Alright. So nobody ever lives past 25. And if you haven't had a child by 15, then you have to go too.
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. I've heard that's true for every village, at least all the villages from 1 to 100. Okay. Well, what? Then you're telling us there are no adults over the age of 25 there? None? And that people who turn 15 without having children have to leave, to die?
No wonder elderly are legends.
Okay, wait, so... Wow, okay. Uh-huh. Children and the grown-ups raising them are the only ones allowed to live in the 100 villages the goddess and her envoys made for us after all. There's nobody over 25, speechless. Yeah. ... Lady Mash, Lady Jacqueline? Mr. Tubby? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why are you all so shocked? That's just how it is. It's the same everywhere, right?
No.
I'm turning 15 in 2 years, so if I don't have any children by then, splat. That'll be it for me. That's kind of dangerous. This is absurd. Everything you're saying is ridiculous. Well, the way your mind works is too. You even grasp what you're saying? You're telling us there are only 100 people in each village? That you have to die if you don't have a child before you turn 15? That you'll die in 2 years? Are you some kind of homunculus? How can you say things like that as if they were normal? You even look happy about it. Fo. Huh? You too, Fo? What happened? Why do you sound so sad all of a sudden? Oh no, did I say something to offend you again? Uh-oh, now what do I do? Maybe it's like culture shock.
Maybe.
Okay. Castle. Ooh. What an elegant castle you have here. I like it very much. It's wonderfully designed, of course, but I also love your choice of materials. It's made completely out of ice after all. No human could ever live here, no matter how beautiful it is. The perfect witch's castle, something humankind yearns for, but can never hope to reach. You really do have excellent taste, your Majesty. Who said this was made to my tastes? Oh my, you mean it isn't? Does that mean you'd prefer something more typical, like Cinderella's castle? Cinderella? I've never heard the name, but she certainly sounds interesting. Does she? Okay. She must have lived a life full of hope and surprise, one far removed from the life of a woman of ice and snow like myself. Oh yes, without a doubt. The early part with her stepsisters abusing her is great, but then she comes out on top at the end and the stepsisters get their just desserts. What? It's a positively repulsive story. I'm just so relieved that you aren't like that, Your Majesty. After all, you hate happy endings, don't you? Just look at this cold, utilitarian world you've designed. It makes me want to friend you on Magebook. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I'd love to know just how many human lives you've seen come to a miserable end. After all, you didn't build this castle for humanity to enjoy, did you, oh goddess? No, I did not. This castle exists for me and not for the benefit of humans. I will admit that Odin was a fine man in his own right, but he was also a god. He would never bestow upon me a castle designed to accommodate humans. The All-Father would never concern himself with human weakness. The thought would never even cross his mind. Indeed, humans are weak, frail, so very fragile. Their lives are snuffed out by the mere passage of time. That is why they will always need the boundless love of a god to sustain them. Oh my, love, you say? I guess love will be a very prevalent topic in this Lost Belt. I guess I had you figured wrong after all. So that's how you're running this place. You have 100 villages with about 100 residents in each, making for a worldwide population of no more than 10,000 people. Under most circumstances, they would just end up going extinct, but you've kept them around for generations without letting their numbers increase. Their world revolves around the empty happiness of their daily lives and the heartless suffering that comes right at the end. There's no point in tormenting people like that. No wonder I've been so unmotivated here. It turns out this place was filled with love all along. Couldn't possibly get further from my tastes. Of course. Humans must not die out. They too are my beloved children. They too survived the days of scorching flame. As their god, I will never stop loving humans. I cannot speak to other worlds, but that is the way of this one. I decided long ago that I would love my children for eternity. Why would I ever destroy them? Then you really have no intention of destroying humans? Does that mean your majesty thinks they're worth protecting? You certainly ask many strange questions, foxwoman. I would never think to destroy them. Every creature in my domain is treated the same way. Did I not tell you what that was? It is a simple question. Do I kill them or love them? If they are an enemy, then I kill them. If not, I love them. To be the mother of Scandinavia is to love all creatures, great and small. None must die out. None shall die by my hand. Even if Odin himself proved to be incapable of such a feat, I will never stop trying, no matter how many thousands of years it may take. That said, yes? That said, at times the giants must be offered a sacrifice. I guess that's the people, maybe? I don't really know.
I don't know either.
Ooh, Daria. Ophelia, your concerns proved to be well-founded. The Russian Lost Belt has been destroyed. It won't be much longer before it disappears entirely. Now that world will never be capable of welcoming a new god. What a pity, all the more so given the strength of its history. In regards to Karak, I said all I had to say during our meeting, so I won't be repeating myself here. But I do need to commend you for your outstanding accuracy in predicting this outcome. I didn't. You give me far too much credit, Lord Krishtaria. Ophelia, I want you to run your Lost Belt however you see fit. Once the Tree of Emptiness has taken root in a world, it is not that world's king who will continue to develop it, but re-cryptors. In the end, that responsibility falls to us alone. We cannot delegate it to anyone else. The Queen of Ice and Snow is both generous and cruel. I understand dealing with her must be quite stressful. But I want you to persevere. I know you are more than capable of doing so. You have your own fire burning inside of you, yet you keep yourself as cold as ice. That is why I know I can trust you with Scandinavia. With all due respect, Lord Krishtaria, I can't take any credit for predicting this. I was speaking solely based on my own feelings. I'm so ashamed. Here you are praising me for keeping my cool, and I failed utterly to do so. It's alright. What you said was exactly what Karak needed to hear. No amount of cool-headed logic was ever going to help him with his complex about me. Your admonition was far more effective than any encouragement I could have given him, even if it did come too late. At any rate, none of the other cryptors know that Russia has fallen. I only heard about it from Canis, and you from Koyanskaya. Akta has cut off all communications. It seems her Lost Belt's king is quite a find. After all, even Akta of all people couldn't help but frown when she made her report. I even heard her sigh. I can only imagine her Lost Belt's king must be either extremely unruly or extremely daring. I would love to speak with them myself at some point. Hinako sighing? That's a surprise. I never once saw her so much as crack a smile, even around pepperoncino. That aside, shouldn't we tell the other cryptors about Karak? They probably don't care. I don't know. No need for that. His failure has no impact on their work, after all. Given that Pepperoncino's Lost Belt has an alter ego, it's only a matter of time until he learns about it. But Barrel's Lost Belt is nearly on the verge of disappearing itself, so I imagine he has his hands full just keeping things going.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure we can trust Beryl? He seems kind of shady, to be honest. The man is a criminal, a murderer. He kills just for the fun of it. He's a disgrace to humanity.
Hey, how are you? Watching from Japan.
Oh,
wow.
Wow. Well, I hope you enjoy our stream. I don't see how a killer known as Werewolf and despised throughout the clock tower could ever hope to successfully expand a lost belt. All that is part of why I trust him to uphold his end, Ophelia. Beryl is just as good at deceiving himself as he is others. The more distasteful he finds a job, the more earnestly he will work to see it done. Okay.
Okay.
As for Karak, there's no need for you to concern yourself with his well-being. Just focus on getting rid of Chaldea. I have every confidence you can do it. You're far more capable than me when it comes to combat, as your miraculous eye can even wound servants.
Oh, okay.
The clock tower authority figures are gone. They have no sway in this world. No one will hold you back anymore. You are free to use your power however you like. Your eye is no longer that of a shunned child. Thank you for saying so, Lord Kristaria. I will bear that in mind. Your Scandinavian lost belt is a rare and important one, particularly given that one of the old gods still resides there. What's more, she is benevolent. Having her accept and support our new world would be a tremendous asset. I have high hopes that you will be able to convince her, Ophelia. Thank you, Lord Kristaria. I won't let you down. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Canis should be paying you a visit soon. Treat him as you like. Thank you for your consideration, Lord Kristaria, but I'm afraid I have to tell you something. Canis is a divine spirit, and beyond my ability to keep in check. I hope you'll forgive me if I'm unable to stop her from clashing with my Lost Belt's king. So you're concerned that the Queen and your knight may end up destroying Canis' origin spirit?
Spirit origin.
Or spirit origin. Oh my god. I see. That's most encouraging to hear, Ophelia. This only reaffirms my decision to entrust you with this lost belt. I look forward to your next report. I expect that will be when new seeds have formed. Woodheim. Lord Kristaria Woodheim. Okay. That's a woman's face. I've seen faces like that before. Heh. I may not know any personally, but I can't help but remember them. So, you really are a woman at heart, Ophelia. You're not meant to use your spirit form for peeping. Your job is only to keep me safe. Don't misunderstand me. You are my knight, my sword and shield. I never asked or wanted anything more from you, and that's never going to change. Know your place, Saber. Or do I need to remind you about my serious slight? I know I'm supposed to protect you and kill your enemies, Ophelia, but is that necessary here? Yes, humans have demonstrated incredible power before. At times they've rebelled against gods, tricked giants, and even killed dragons. But not here. The humans here aren't people anymore. They're livestock. None of them are any threat to you. These humans used to be just like the ones in proper human history. Weak, transient beings whose only purpose was to be our prey. This world belongs to a goddess. Even if there are less than 10,000 humans here, it is still a pure land ruled by a goddess of old. Lord Kristaria even said it could end up the last lost belt left standing. The fact that a goddess rules it also means that it's the perfect place to experiment. That's why this lost belt has so much potential. In fact, it is far more than the sum of its parts. Oh? In terms of potential, at any rate. If we can grow our tree to maturity, we might be able to breathe new life into humanity and nature alike. Oh. I don't care how much contempt you have for humanity as a result of your origins and temperament. All I care about is that you don't let your guard down. Again, you're my shield and sword, don't forget that. You and I share the same responsibility. We must grow this Lost Belt's tree of emptiness to full maturity. That's your sole concern. I've never been much of a gardener, but if you insist, Ophelia, I guess I've got no choice. You could be like Gawain. He turned into a gardener too.
Yeah, right?
Alright. I can still feel his gaze. I guess my knight will always be peeping on me no matter how many times I tell him not to. I could tell you're still there, smirking at me from behind my back. Just how long are you planning on watching me? I know I said you're my knight, but that doesn't mean... Oh, it's the lady. Oh, you again, huh? The way you completely lack any presence, I mistook you for a servant. Wow, really doesn't say anything. Is there something you want to say to me? I certainly hope you're not going to comment on my womanhood like Saber did. I can't hear anything. What's your name? Am I ever going to hear what you sound like? Well, you already know my name. Okay. Alright.
Okay. Wow.
More no battles! Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, this seems really comfortable. Full. It's no use. I can't seem to get through to the border. I wonder why we got through earlier. Well, nothing we can do now. Why don't we call it a day? Yeah, why did we? Yes, you're right, senpai. Hey, there you are.
Hey.
Hi guys, can you all see my astonishingly beautiful face? Hey foe, you're here too, huh? Foe. Da Vinci. I doubt we have much time to talk, so I'll keep this brief. I've pieced together what's going on here using the data collected with my Mystic Code drone and the info Gordy gave me. Oh, he's asleep now, by the way. The last thing he said was, "Grr, enough of this, I'm going to rest in the captain's room. Wake me when it's time for breakfast." Full. Now then, there are basically 3 different kinds of beings here. And by beings, it's worth noting that I'm talking about strong, dominant creatures, not necessarily those of intelligence who have formed civilizations. Alright, so... First we have the giants, tough, exceedingly strong predators. Second, we have humans who can't survive outside their villages. And third, we have envoys and their goddess. Seems safe to say both are well above humans on the proverbial totem pole in this Lost Belt. I'm sure the ice beasts are stronger than humans too, but they appear to be the giants' pets, and seem to have no real will of their own, so I've left them out. So far so good? As for regular creatures, they seem to be almost non-existent here. Ordinary plants and animals just barely exist in the occasional flower garden. Each of these fields seems to be a warm place that just happened to be perfectly situated between the fire and ice zones. So putting all that aside as an exception to the 3 broad categories, in this Lost Belt, I'm afraid it looks like humanity is nowhere near the top of the food chain. Yeah, no kidding.
Really.
If anything, they seem to be at the very bottom. I mean, it sort of seemed like the case in, like, Babylonia.
In, like, every chapter.
Yeah, in most chapters. The bottom. So I don't think we should be counting these humans as possible additions to our ranks. I doubt either their civilization or magecraft are all that developed. I mean, you haven't seen a single machine since you got there, right? And that girl you ran into out in the wilderness didn't even have a communication device, let alone a ward against giants. The humans that live here simply have no means of surviving outside of these villages. Yes, that all makes sense. At least for this village, Village 23, the outside world may as well not exist. We did run into Gerda outside, but that was an unusual case. She would never have left if circumstances hadn't forced her to. The only reason this village ever opens its gates is to... Right, to thin the herd. ... Yeah, that's kinda sad.
Yeah.
As peaceful as this place looks, now that we have a clear picture of what's going on, I'd say it's just as cruel as Russia, though in a different way. Yeah, that's for sure. We still don't know much about these envoys and their goddess, or who I assume are more or less running the show here. We also don't have any idea whether they might be willing to help us. It's very possible they may already be working with the cryptors, so keep that in mind. Yep. Oh crap, we're losing our connection again. Alright, one last bit of info. We still haven't found anywhere you could use to summon servants, so I'm afraid you'll need to keep scouting,
Oh no.
Oh.
Pinchy!
No! Fo! Well, that's too bad. Lady Mash, Foe, Lady Jacqueline. Huh? Were you just talking to a tiny person? Oh, it must have been Mr. Chubb. Well, yes, you're talking to someone, but I'm afraid we just lost the connection. Connection? What's being connected? Hehe. You know so many things I've never even heard about, Lady Mash, and you have so many things I've never seen before. Having you around is so much fun. I wasn't sure if an envoy like you would like my cooking, but you even said my bread and fish were really tasty. You're so kind and strong and just wonderful. I just love spending time with you. Wow, so she cooks and fishes and whatever for us, and she has to like heal her friend or whoever.
Maybe she just got them and somebody else is gonna heal Laura.
I don't know. Will you stay tomorrow night too? I know you must have work since tomorrow's a special day and all, but if you don't mind. I'm sorry, but I really don't think we're the kind of envoy you're thinking of. Heh, sure you're not. Wait, did you get here a day early all because of me? Oh, if you did, then I apologize. The last thing I want to do is make trouble for you. No, it's not like that. Senpai, how can I clear up this misunderstanding? I don't think we can. She really thinks we're envoys. I'm not sure that there's anything we can say that would help her understand.
Yeah, I feel like we've kind of tried.
Yes, I suppose you're right. In that case, I'll hold off on trying to convince her. That said, there is something I still want to ask her. Is that alright with you, Senpai? Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Go for it. I've got a lot of things I'm curious about too, yeah. Thank you, Senpai. Gerda, could I talk to you for a bit? What is it, Lady Mash? Well, you see... Gordolf, I thought you went to sleep. Hold it, I'll ask the questions here. Director, you're awake? I thought we'd lost our connection again, yeah. I was just looking to see if we had some sleeping pills when I heard our connection was back online. In fact, I've been listening in for the last half-minute or so. I'll take it from here, Mash. Between the two of us, it's clear who's the better negotiator. Okay.
Whatever you say.
Yeah. Ahem, you there, child. This is a question of a rather personal nature. You may answer it however you like. Huh? I'd like to ask you something. What is it, Lady Mash? Wait, what? Why? Okay. I'd like to ask you something. What is it, Lady Mash to Gordle? Not like, even like Mr. Chubb?
Maybe she's gonna go through Mash and talk to Gordle.
You've obviously been living here in this Lost Belt, village your whole life. How do you feel about it? Does it weigh on you? Do you ever think about your future? About what's going to happen when you grow up? Don't you wish you could see the world outside your tiny village without having to live in fear of giants? Haven't you ever wished to be free? Future, free, this is like Attack on Titan or something. World? Gerda. In this world, no matter how healthy you are, you'll never get to live past your 20s. How can you be so cheerful about that? How does it not worry you? Huh? But please cheer up, Lady Mash. You too, Mr. Chubb. Why are you both so sad? I'm sorry. I wish I could answer you, but I'm afraid I don't understand what either of you are talking about. Maybe it's because I never learned how to read or write. Well, what do you mean by future?
Okay.
I think I know what the word means. It means the time after tomorrow, right? This is hard. Wow, okay. That hard, huh? I know what free means too. It's when you're not stuck inside your home or tied down with rope, right? Tied down with rope. In that case, I am free. I can go anywhere I want in the whole village.
I guess if you look at it that way.
I guess so. I can go to the farmland in the village center, or to the pond, and I can visit anyone's house I like. I can even go to Laura's house and see the new baby if I want. In our world, people get to live for a long time. Even longer than 25? Yes. Yes, much, much longer. Some people live longer than others, but of course... hold on. Some people live longer than others, of course, but... That's right. Many live to be 80 or 90 or even more, and they don't just have children. Some people also have grandchildren and great-grandchildren, if they live long enough, of course. Some people are still unfortunate enough to have their lives cut short by illness or accident, but that's a long way off from no one ever living past 25. The only ones destined to die early are homunculi. Not that they're any more... Oh wait, not that they're any concern of mine, though. Grandchildren? Great-grandchildren? Indeed. And even if one never has children or grandchildren, many people still choose to spend their long lives with people they love. Even if they never have families of their own, some people spend their lives among friends and comrades, working towards the goals of their own choosing. Grr, why am I even talking about this? It's not as though we mages get to live ordinary, happy lives. Yeah, most mages are kind of,
working on
tunnel
their,
vision, working their way
yeah.
through life. But fine, if no one else will say it, then I will. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with all of you? How can you be happy about a life doomed to be cut short? How are you not angry or even afraid? The Yaga may have had to survive in brutal conditions, but at least they were still free to live to old age. Well, not really. Once they were weakened, they died, essentially.
Yeah,
so not
survival
really.
of the fittest.
Maybe not 25.
Well, I mean, there were village elders.
That's true. But, I don't know. Whatever. Grr. This whole thing really bothers me. And now our connection is acting up too. I'm going to bed. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya, Gordle. Director Gordle. At a loss for words. Director Gordle. Foe. Mr. Chubb is right, Gerda. Our world was very complicated, but it also offered us endless possibilities. I think that's because we were able to grow up agreeing and disagreeing with all kinds of people throughout our lives. That's how humans have always been. I'm sure it's no different here in Scandinavia. People can do anything they set their mind to. I think that's what it really means to be free. In practice, there may be far more things we can't do than we can. But even so, I think that's what everyone wants. MASH. Gerda, is there anything in this world you wish you would wish for? Wish for? Well, let's see. I got the medicinal herbs I was looking for, and tonight's dinner was yummy. So, I actually can't think of anything else I want right now. Usually I do, though. Really. Sometimes I want to catch a big fish at the pond, or I want my bread to turn out really well. Those sorts of things. Wow. Oh, sometimes I wish I could see another beautiful rainbow again, like I did that one time. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. Why does she keep apologizing?
I don't know.
I know I'm not giving you good answers, but I don't really understand your questions. Still, everything you said sounds lovely. Getting to be an elderly person. Doing anything you want. Not at all. I'm the one who should be apologizing, Gerda. I didn't mean to confuse you. I'm sorry. Oh no, please don't be. I'm not confused. I really did think it was lovely. I may not have understood everything you meant, but I did think it sounded absolutely amazing. It was just so... I can't even begin to imagine it at all. That's never happened to me before. I guess it's true what they say about envoys being difficult to understand. There's still so much I don't know about children, but you said in your world there are also grandchildren and great-grandchildren? I can't imagine getting to see so many generations of children. I guess that's something you can do if you get to be elderly. I've never thought about that sort of thing before, after all. Well, everybody dies.
I feel like Gerda really lives in the moment.
Yeah. After all, nobody can ever live that long. Yup. I'm kind of surprised she has a concept of what elderly is.
Legends.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, we actually have a battle this time.
Finally?
Yeah. So, let's bring some assassins. I don't actually really have assassins, so... joke's on me, I guess. Okay. I like bringing... and let's bring you. Fo! Good morning, Fo. You're up awfully early today. Fo! No, I didn't have any trouble sleeping at all. Since I'm a demi-servant, I always wake up early. Sleep deprivation is one of the worst things you can do for your health, so you need to make sure you get plenty of sleep, Fo. Morning, Mash. That goes for you too, Mash. Yeah, you do like all the fighting, so
Yeah.
you need to rest. Thank you, Senpai, but I'm fine. My magical energy is fully replenished, and the Ortonax is working perfectly. Its auto-maintenance function worked so well that it almost feels fresh out of Da Vinci's workshop. Fo. Yes, I'm doing fine. This morning we'll be going around the village to find out whatever information we can, and in the afternoon we'll be setting out to explore more of Scandinavia. I was hoping to learn more about the land around here, but I'm not sure they even have any maps. Yeah, they probably don't.
Yeah.
Nobody goes outside. Come to think of it, I wonder where Gerda went. She wasn't anywhere to be found in her house, right? Well, something's happening today, so...
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, Fo. Maybe she had some errands she needed to... Wait, huh? I guess I'd better go after him. Fo, you're not supposed to run off on your own! Got you! Fo, cow! Huh? There's something happening over there? I mean, she only said it a couple of times that something was happening today. Congratulations! It's great you all made it today. Wait, it's great you all made it to today. Oh. Okay, thanks for everything. I'm so glad the goddess brought us together. Say hi to everyone else when you get there. We had to say goodbye to 3 people just last year. Here, these flowers are for you. All the boys grew them together. We hope you can use them to decorate your new home. Hey, we girls help too, you know. Ugh, this is exactly why I hate boys. You're such jerks. Hey, no saying jerk. You know we're not allowed to use any bad words today. Oh, I'm sorry. Just forget about it. Or just forget it. I didn't mean to say it. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. This makes us really happy, getting a bouquet from you like this. It really does. You all follow the goddess's teachings so well, and have grown up to be such wonderful children. We're so glad. Make sure you all get along even after we've left. We can't wait to see you again when you come join us one day. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Look! There's a few grown-ups here. I guess they really do exist, even though we didn't see any yesterday. It looks like the children are giving them something. Flowers? Those are special flowers. It took 6 months for all the children to grow them. They're really important.
Wow.
Why's that? You can't go to Valhalla without them. Only souls with proof that they were loved can go there. Wow, I guess they know they're going out to die.
Yeah.
The goddess decided that long ago. So long it would make your head spin. Okay. So that's why all the children grow flowers. It's our job. Valhalla? That's where certain people go when they die in Norse mythology, right? Yeah, I think so. Specifically, it's the place where the souls of chosen heroes gather. At least, it's supposed to be. Valhalla, Odin's palace, Hall of Warriors. In Norse legend, it's said that only souls chosen by the Valkyries can ever go there. Of course, that also means the only people who can go there are, by definition, dead. A land of the dead. Yeah. Then, when Gerda said today was special, does that mean... Oh my, that's right, I haven't thanked you nearly enough. I haven't, have I? Lady Mash, Lady Jacqueline, Fo? If you hadn't saved me from those giants, they'd have squished me before I had the chance to get my own bouquet. then my soul would have just wandered around forever, and I'd never get to go to Valhalla, so thank you so much. I really can't ever thank you enough. Oh, well, that's kind of messed up, I guess.
Yeah, in its own way.
Whoa. That big gate is the exit. I know we used it to enter the village when we came back from picking medicinal herbs yesterday, but that's not really what it's for. It's really meant for leaving. Just leaving. It's where the chosen grown-ups go on the ordained day. Nobody ever uses it to come in. Envoy, oh envoy, we have come to offer you everything, in accordance with the word of the Heavenly Mother. The adults are prostrating themselves. It looks like they're performing some kind of ritual. They always do that. They're supposed to. I'll have to do that someday too. It might be in 2 years or 12 years, but one day I'll have to. You have to bow your head, close your eyes, and count to, I think it was 3 tens? Okay, so 30? Anyway, once you finish wow. Okay. Anyway, once you finish counting, that's when one comes. From the gate? No, from the sky. Well, I guess that's how they keep you from leaving.
Yeah.
The sky? What's the point of making a door then?
This gate looks pretty high.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's to keep them safe from giants.
But what's the point of the door then? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Look over there.
Maybe it's symbolic, the door.
Yeah, maybe. Humans. O humans, today is the ordained day. O humans, today is the day your lives shall be taken. Ah. Know that this is an act of love. Know that through this act, the last remaining deity, the goddess, extends her hand to you out of love. O humans, bow your heads. To give thanks to the ice, the snow, and the light. Envoy, O glorious Valkyrie, gleaming bright, please take the grown-ups with you. They followed all the goddess's teachings and raised us. The ones who couldn't raise us played with us until they were 14. None of them are bad people, so please take them with you to Valhalla. Foe. Envoy, one who takes souls to Valhalla. They're here. Envoy, angel. Wait, no. I'm sensing an extremely powerful magical energy signal coming from the sky. They're either a pseudo-god or a demigod, but either way, their magical energy is incredibly powerful. This must be one of the beings known in proper human history as the Daughters of Odin, the Valkyries. You do have to fight them quite a bit, if I remember correctly. O humans, rejoice! I shall open the great gate for you, in accordance with divine law. Walk through it. Do not hesitate. Meet your end as sacrifices to the giants. Do that, and your souls shall be taken to the Hall of Warriors, though you have never known battle. Rejoice, humans, and be glad. This is love bestowed upon you by the one true goddess. Thank you, O envoy. We're endlessly grateful for the blessings you and the goddess have bestowed upon us. We will go to meet our end. Please open the gate for us. Very well, it shall be done, and so your life shall end. Hold it!
Objection!
Objection! Humans, what is this strange sound? This is astonishing. It is a crime most grave. Who would interrupt this most sacred ritual? This ritual marks the solemn, glorious end of humans' lives. It is not to be trifled with. Please wait, envoy, or rather, Valkyrie. Huh? What are you doing, Lady Mash? You're not supposed to go against tradition on the ordained day. Valkyrie, you said these grown-ups would go to Valhalla, to Odin's palace, the Hall of Warriors. In Norse mythology, Valhalla is supposed to be the final resting place for the souls of brave heroes. But these people don't even have swords, let alone armor. They're not warriors. And you mean to send them to their deaths? To be killed by giants? Even though they worship you? Heathens. Our secret records reported
shared.
Our shared records reported that heathens had invaded our holy land, and now here you stand. In that case, it falls to me to execute you. Wait. Oh boy. Ha. Humans, know that it is futile to resist. Humans, know that the will to resist itself is a grave offense. You two are... Ah, yes, I see now. You have passed the age of 15 without having children, haven't you? Then you must die. Your souls will never ascend to Valhalla. You will simply be consumed by giants and die, loveless and alone. Loveless?
Yeah, no, not loveless.
We don't know this Scandinavia. We have no way of knowing what it is you value. But I do know what you're doing here is not love. It's cruel. And I don't just mean offering innocent people up to giants. I mean ending children's lives before they've had a chance to grow up.
Yeah, you tell them, or tell them.
Yeah.
Her, mash.
Them? Yeah, whatever. And I will not just look the other way while that happens here. Master! You said it. Let's do this, Mash. Yeah, let's do it. Right, preparing for battle. No, Lady Mash, please. Envoys aren't supposed to argue with each other. I'm sorry, Gerda, but I'm not an envoy. Yeah, we tried telling you many, many times. That's why I will fight her on this.
We tried, Gerda.
Yeah.
We really did.
Yeah.
So I guess you'll fight Valkyrie this time around.
Yeah.
I remember you fight them quite a lot.
Yeah. This one looks like we probably just have to stall a couple of turns. I don't think you actually need to beat this one. That's my guess.
I don't think you do. I mean, they have 400,000 HP.
Yeah. Kind of interested to see how much damage she'll do. Oh, wow, not bad.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
Camilla. Camilla's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I just love the fact that she heals herself.
yeah, I know, right? And she gets attack up too.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't matter even if you had to stall this one, looks like it's gonna die.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright. Okay, more riders, so I guess we'll just keep this
Continue.
lineup.
Yeah. Although I feel like you have a bunch of casters at the back.
I do. I'm just too lazy to switch them. How? How can a human defeat an envoy? I may be human, but I'm also a demi-servant who once possessed the power of a heroic spirit. The sort who is exactly the kind of hero whose souled Valkyries would have desired, at least in proper human history. Given your nature, you can't ignore the remains of that hero inside me. That's why... The soul of a hero. 2,000 and several hundred years since I was manufactured, and never once did I get to see one. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Target has disappeared. The Ortonax's output drop is within tolerance. I'm still good to go. Foo, cow. She wasn't a servant. She did give off a magical energy signal, but she wasn't summoned here. Which would mean here in 2020, the Scandinavian Lost Belt is home to... There are lots and lots of envoys. Lots and lots and lots! Well, why did you do that, Lady Mash? How could you fight another envoy? The goddess is going to be really mad. The envoy's gone, just vanished into thin air. Is that even possible? Huh? Now what's going to happen with the ritual? This isn't right. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. We gave them the bouquet, but the envoy never opened the gate. We can't open it ourselves, right? Gerda did it yesterday, but we can't do that on the ordained day, right? Oh no, this is terrible. The envoy's gone. She was supposed to take us to Valhalla. It's okay, the envoys are servants of the goddess, right? Even if one disappears, more will come in her place. There, look! See that light in the sky? Cow! Alright, I guess there's more of them. I'm sensing lots of new magical energy signals. In the sky, the Ortonax should be fine to handle a series of consecutive battles. Amalgam Gold is in good shape. It should stand up to combat at minimum. It also seems that the envoys view the people of these villages as something to be protected. When we fought, it seems like she didn't want to hurt the people or damage the village. I'm willing to bet the next envoys will probably take the same approach. I'm sorry. I really should be apologizing for all this. I was foolish, reckless. Hey, it's okay. I would have said the same. I had the same thing in mind. You just beat me to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Buddha and Mash are on the same page all the time.
Yeah. Thank you, Master. Multiple magical energy signals approaching quickly from above. Here they come. Initiating combat while maintaining the Ortonax's output. Requesting orders and backup, Master. Alright, round 2. Do you think it's rude to intrude on their culture like that? Yeah. I
think it's definitely a difficult topic. I feel like in most cases disrupting culture is not good, but I mean at the expense of human lives, I don't know. I mean, I feel like for us, like, since we are intruders to this culture,
right.
I mean, we know since the previous Lost Belt that regardless of what happens, these people won't survive anyway, so I guess in that sense we don't have to care about them, but of course we do. And of course trying to save them is one thing, but I don't know, I feel like at this point, if this is the only thing that they know, right, even if you know, save them from a couple of Valkyries from their death, right, you're not really saving them because that's what they want to do, where they want to go, right? I don't know.
I tried to think of it almost as, you know, the kind of perspective of almost like a colonizer, you know what I mean? And how we're going to this place and just kind of messing up, you know.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what we're doing isn't necessarily good, even though we have good intentions, right? But I mean, especially things that have to do with life and death, right? I think that blurs the line a little bit more as well, because I mean, obviously you want these people to survive, right? They're not happy with what you've done, obviously. I mean, they also don't know
anything else. Yeah.
So yeah. I think this one's a bit of a tough one. Is it rude? I think overall, yeah, it's a bit rude. Which one's the right choice? I think in the end it's
I don't think there are clear enough lines to really say.
Yeah, in the end, who survives? Maybe they made the right choice.
だから全ては無駄なのに。そうだ。
Okay. Probably just.
捕らえた。
Hmm. I guess we can. Just give this to you first. Maybe I should have given it to Scotty, but she's not.
I mean, she should.
Not Scotty. Yeah.
無様。
But she's okay at getting her MP, but
She's all right.
better than, you know,
Or
Lancer.
Lancer, yeah.
Yeah.
いただく。ちょっいいわ。ちょいいわ。本気だ。影の国へ連れて行こう。ゲイボルクオルタナティブ。
Oh, nice. Death to one.
永遠の美、苦音の宴。同州は時の果てに。ファントムメイデン。だから言ったでしょう。無駄なのよ。
Right. All envoys have disappeared. The village remains unharmed. I never imagined so many would show up all at once like this. The Ortonax's output has dropped, but the auto maintenance function should restore it in 10 seconds. As long as we have that much free time before enemy reinforcements arrive, we should be fine. Fo fo fo, kiao kiao. Even more magical energy signals are gathering in the sky. I believe they mean to attack after gathering enough of their forces. The Ortonax's auto-maintenance functions should finish in time, but the situation could change significantly depending on how long the envoys keep attacking. And we won't be getting any help from the border. We'll just have to hold up on our own as best we can. I guess so.
Yep.
Right. There's a pretty tremendous difference in firepower between us, or between them, yeah. If another Valkyrie with the same amount of magical energy as that first one shows up, will Senpai and I still be able to win? Lady Mash, please stop. Please don't fight with the other envoys. Besides, you're clearly in terrible pain. Please? Gerda, once they take the flowers, the grown-ups are supposed to go through the gate. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's always been. Once they do, the giants show up and squish them in no time. Wow, she said that, like, very easily.
Yeah.
I've seen it from the crack in the gate lots of times. Smush. They don't say anything. They can't do anything. But that's okay. I'm not afraid. I know I'll get to go to Valhalla as long as the envoy is watching me. That's what the goddess decided. There's nothing wrong with that. It might be just a teeny tiny bit scary, but once I'm squished, it'll all be over, and I'll be fine. So there's nothing fine about that. Nobody's dying on my watch if I can help it. Nobody. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
We kind of doomed this civilization either way. Senpai. But why? This is how it's been since forever and ever. I'm sorry, Gerda, but I'm not putting down my shield. Even if this is the way things are done here, even if it's what you all want, We don't want to give up on anything, on anyone. Whether it's one life or two, or millions. Magical energy signals. Senpai, multiple enemies are diving towards us simultaneously. They're going to use all their noble phantasms at... Alright, somebody save us please.
I mean, Mash can kind of use her noble phantasm, right?
Yeah. Some sort of powerful light shot towards the envoys. A gunshot? Oh my god, is it Napo?
Please.
No, it's cannon fire. Hey! I turn to see flames burning bright. No, not flames. A man. A human inferno. The titanic cannon he holds in his arms is pointed towards the sky. His smile is as dazzling as the first rays of the morning sun. A true man among men, standing taller and prouder than anyone else nearby. You called? Yeah, you did. No need to say anything, I can tell. Good fellow. Well, here I am.
Yay!
Alright. Oh no. Ooh, guest servant. I guess it's
Apple.
Napoleon? Yeah. Alright. I do kind of want to use him, but sorry, Napo. Maybe another time. How do you like my little cannon here? C'est magnifique, no? Haha, nothing better than a fine gentleman like myself fighting off a swarm of angels. Originally have wings because of some old winged Egyptian god or something like that? I don't know. Oh well, at this point, I guess it doesn't matter either way. I see. Though they were just mass-produced models, this one can blast away several at once. I also see he is working with the individual known as Mashkirlight. They know our names. Servants are beings that threaten the goddess's rule. Thus, they are to be eradicated, not loved. Begin Link. Begin Link. All nearby envoys begin Link. None may defy her. Ha ha ha. So you're gonna... Whoops. So you're gonna huddle together and make yourselves an even bigger target? Well, that's just fine by me. Go ahead, I'll blow you out of the sky. Haven't you managed to put together that anything in the air is just a target for my incredible firepower? Oh, maybe I should have brought him. Oh, it reminds me of the trailer where he's like shooting them. Oh.
Is he? I don't really remember the trailer
Yeah.
much.
Oh,
Besides Gotti.
I've only watched it a few times.
I don't really remember it.
A servant! And not one dependent on this lost belt's magical energy either. He must be a heroic spirit from proper human history. Master, that man is the first we've met here in Scandinavia to... Are heroes born from their accomplishments? Nah, it's not that. They're born because the people want them to be born. Trust me, as a hero who's gone from the top of the heap to the bottom of the barrel, I know a thing or two. A hero? Who are you? What's that, mademoiselle? Oh, you'll become a fine beauty when you're older, I can tell. Oh, okay. You want to know who I am? Well, let's see. As long as someone out there... Whoops. There's got their hopes up or wishes things were different somehow, I'm the guy who makes all their dreams come true. I'm the guy who sees the stars shining bright in this young lady and her trusty partner as they fight against the fate of the world. Go ahead and lead the way, kids from proper human history. My cannon is yours to command. This is what they call lending a helping hand. Let your magical energy loose. Don't hold back. Let's get this done with style. Your helping hand couldn't have come at a better time. What do you think we've been doing so far? Yeah. Damn right. Now let's go. He just wanted to sound cool, okay? Buddha. Damn it, I really should have brought him.
And that was so cool.
Yeah, I'm so glad I have him, at least in JP.
I'm still fighting this thing.
Oh.
What? you know, Ash
Oh,
has
you're pretty close.
broke every bar.
角だ羽目を外すか見とれるの
Oh,
はいい
we got buffed.
無様に死ぬなよ
Nice. Okay, I need to check out these skills because I don't use them. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get that good card.
Yes, finally I win. Just got Ash to kill for 3 bars plus the all the other health plus all the guts too.
Basically, he's your MVP.
Yeah.
Most reliable servant.
Basically, I just had to have him survive.
Mm.
まだまだ焦るなよ 捕らえたいいわ黙りなさい
There's a lot of these mob Valkyries.
Yeah. That's kind of how it is. That's okay. They're not that hard to fight. And also they're like perfect for Carmilla to kill. Like,
Yeah, I know, right?
like look at the damage.
This stage was definitely made for her.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
One day I feel like I'd like to play JP on stream, but I don't know how we'd be able to do that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, because most of our streams are us reading the story, it might be kind of difficult.
Yeah. I mean, especially just because, like, we don't speak Japanese or read Japanese or whatever.
Right.
So, like, we would
It would just be us farming, which would be... I don't think people would want to watch that.
Yeah, I don't know. But JP's fun too. I kind
Yeah.
of just feel bad for all my JP servants that never get to come out
Yeah.
in our streams. But, I don't know. Maybe like Narrow Fest or something. When there's... Or not Narrow...
That's just all
Narrow,
farming.
Narrow Heal Fest. No, when there's
Oh,
challenge quests
challenge
or
quests.
something.
Oh, I'm not that good at challenge
I
quests,
suck at
to
them
be
too.
honest.
Me too. I don't know.
Ah, good fellow. Yeah. Take this!
Thank you, good fellow.
Ah! Break 'em, smash 'em, make your way through! The door is gonna collapse or something. He's opened a huge hole in the formation of envoys. Many of them have started to disperse. The situation has worsened. Inexplicable. That man's magical energy is not unlimited. He should have already run out after so many large bombardments, yet he still remains operational. The same is true of the demi-servant. How? How is this possible? Why do they still fight? Inexplicable. Inexplicable. Continued combat may result in indeterminate losses on our side. We must return to seek the goddess's counsel. Retreat, retreat. Alright, I guess we're okay for now. All remaining envoys appear to have left the area. Their magical energy signals have disappeared. The battle is over, senpai. Huff huff. Ah, there I go again. I was far too reckless. Da Vinci's not going to be happy about this. Nothing we can do now except race for yelling. What about the villagers? It's okay, we kept the villagers safe. That light was amazing. I've never seen so many amazing things. You're amazing, Mr. Amazing is all she knows how to say. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Huh? Huh? Haha, nicely done, you two. You look pretty worn out right now, but I know that's not all you've got left in the tank. I can't promote you to general at our first meeting, but I can at least give you a medal or two. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh. Excuse me, we really do appreciate you. You're helping us out tremendously. But do you think you could stop smacking Senpai on the back so hard?
It's just like,
Oh, was that hard? Sorry about that. Old habits die hard, as they say. He's too buff to notice, I guess.
too puffed.
Cough and hack. Ah! Sorry again. Here, how about I give you a back rub? Or are you alright now? I'm okay. Are you... That's right. Maitre du Caldia from proper human history. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. Then listen up, humans. One day your desires will become a rainbow emblazoned across the sky. Know why? 'Cause I'm here now.
Okay.
I don't know much about this Lost Belt business, but nobody messes with the people of Europe on my watch. That's right, I'm a man of infinite possibility. Wherever I go, I leave rainbows in my wake.
Rainbow
He's
Man.
like a unicorn.
He's like a leprechaun.
I'm Napoleon, an archer. You're looking at the only hero of humanity in all of Scandinavia. Cool. Okay, section 5 seems to be pretty short. Should we keep going?
If you would like.
Okay, well we can do
I feel
section
like
5.
I feel like I got a lot more interested in the story once we finally see Napoleon, because I just feel like, you know, I've been missing that servant kind of, not energy, but like, you know.
Okay, well we can keep going for now, and
Yeah.
then we'll see, because it's starting to get late for us. Alright. Well, I guess I really can bring casters again, but do I really want to bring casters? Let's see if my other friends have Napo or something. Wow, did nobody roll for him? Oh no! Alright. Okay. And then I can just bring my own casters. I'll bring a Weaver. And, oh my god. He sucks though.
Don't bring him then.
The gate won't open, will it? No, Gerda. It only opens on the ordained day, assuming you stay here and don't go out again at least. I won't. Nobody has a fever right now. You did a good deed, Gerda, so the goddess and the envoys will forgive you. That they didn't punish you is proof enough of that, right? Still, the gate won't open. I wonder if we really will have to wait for the next ordained day to set off on our journey, like he said we would. Who's he? This has never happened before. What's going to happen now? It almost feels like I'm dreaming. An envoy only comes on the ordained day. The goddess hasn't permitted them to descend from Valhalla any other time. At least, that's what the man with the huge metal thing said. Whether it's true or not is beyond me. Honestly, we're not sure what to do now either. It's never even occurred to us that something like this could happen. Some are saying we should try to force the gate open now, but... You can't! You'll never get to Valhalla without an envoy. So, in that case... Maybe you could all just wait until next year? Wow. It's yearly, I guess. Yeah, I suppose we could. Of course you could! All the children were thinking how nice it would be to make the flower bed past the field a bit bigger. We'd all be so happy if the grown-ups helped us. I mean that, you know? So, what do you say? The fire on the mountains? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that either. The snow and ice at least make some sense, but the fire? I got nothing. Really? You know what's going on with the ice that covers the mountains and the snow that covers all of Scandinavia? Fo. Yeah, more or less. Might as well explain while we're taking a break. I guess it's about time I told you the point of this march. Anyway, say, I never did tell you where I wanted to go after we left the village, did I? Oh, so we just followed him. Alright.
I guess.
You didn't tell us anything. All you said was, join me.
Join me.
Okay. Haha, sorry about that. Alright then, let's start at the beginning. You two know about the myth of Ragnarok, right? Well, in this Lost Belt, it looks like the last war between the gods and giants still took place. But, as you've likely figured out for yourselves, the Age of Gods didn't end here for some reason. Thanks to that, civilization never developed. Humans are still worshipping gods, and giants roam unchecked around the mountains. Basically, for the last 3,000 or so years, things have remained pretty much the same as they were back in 1000 BC, when the Norse Age of Gods was originally meant to end. That's what led to this place heading down a slightly different path from the myth we know. Fo. The Age of Gods lasting until into the present day? Then director Gordolf and Da Vinci were right. Yup, the real deal's right here in Scandinavia. Didn't you hear the kids going on about goddess this and goddess that? Well, there you are. She didn't die in Ragnarok or turn into a divine spirit. She's remained intact to this day. Now she rules this Lost Belt, using her 100 envoys as a go-between to keep both the giants and humans in check. She's the last god in Scandinavia, and she's kept the Age of Gods going all this time. She lives in the northern part of the Oslo Fjord, in a castle located in proper human history's old Oslo region. The Queen of Scandinavia, who covered half its mountains in frost. Skadi, goddess of snow and ice. The last remaining deity and the one in charge of this entire Lost Belt. We're not talking servant here. We're talking full-blown, honest-to-goodness goddess. I'm trying to get to her castle. That's probably where you'll find the cryptor and that servant, too. I bet it's also where that paper moon thing is, along with... what was it called again? How does he know all of this? The Tree of Emptiness? Anyway, I bet they know where you could find that, too.
I guess we told him.
Huh? Skaha? Yeah. Yep. You mean that's Kahat? That's what I said. Fo, Q. Ah, get off of me! What is this thing, a dog? I'm okay with dogs. Oh. Oh. What? What's your problem? What'd I say? Maybe Fo is not a dog? Whoa, stay! What's gotten into you? Clearly liked Gerda more.
Get no love from Fo.
Yeah. What about the giants? Indeed, they may appear to be quite active, but they are not exactly industrious. I hold absolute authority over them. I can make them attack or sleep with a single command. But even I cannot suppress their instincts. The giants who survive consume heat in any form they can. Though most of them remain in hibernation, they will awaken at the slightest hint of a new heat source and devour it immediately. Then the giants can't serve as a proper disciplined army, as I suspected. Of course, I have nothing but the utmost respect for your ability to control many of them at once, but... as familiars go, they're third-rate at best. Saber. It's quite alright. That knight of yours is correct, Ophelia. The giants may have lived through the fires of Ragnarok as the humans and I did, but they are a pitiful shadow of their former selves. Still, they were once proud, mighty souls. That is why I love them, for they, too, are living things here in Scandinavia. We gods may not always have seen eye to eye with giants, but they were still beings on par with us. The heat of the flames scorched them all. It twisted the frost giants, the mountain giants. No giant escaped its wrath. Now they have become so twisted that they are little more than walking calamities. They bring nothing but death and destruction, just like fire. So I shall keep them in check myself. With the masks born of mine own hands, I can unite all the giants under my rule. For I carry the noble blood of Ymir in my icy veins.
I see.
Okay. Aha! So you two knew Skahak from proper human history, huh? Unfortunately, this version of her is absolutely not the person you know. She's not a divine spirit, not a god that has lost its body and dissolved back into nature. She's an actual living goddess. Skadi, goddess and queen, has been around for thousands of years, ever since the Age of Gods. A fusion of the Norse goddess Skadi and the Celtic warrior Skahak. Skadi. Man, her name is a mouthful.
Yeah.
I see. I did hear that certain aspects of Skahak from proper human history may have blended in with the Norse deity Skadi. I suppose that means in this Lost Belt, Skadi, the goddess of snowy mountains who is herself part giant, would be the predominant figure over Skahak. Okay? Yep, that's pretty much it. Here in this Lost Belt, where the Age of Gods never ended, she rules over humans and giants alike. Her goal seems to be for everything to remain as it is. I guess that part's the same as other Lost Belts. If nothing else, I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to wipe humanity out. In fact, word has it that Skadi loves all forms of life. That's what I've been hearing anyway. Full? Loves? Means we can reason with her, long as we don't go openly declaring war on her or anything. She won't see us as enemies, guaranteed. But, Napoleon, we've already destroyed a number of her envoys. Trust me, it's gonna take more than that to ruffle this queen's feathers. I know that sounds pretty weird, but it's true. She doesn't call herself the mother of Scandinavia for nothing. Wait, mother? That's right. That said, I can understand why you'd be nervous, especially after that big dust-up we had with the envoys. But that's as much my fault as it is yours. Sorry for getting you two caught up in that. Well, we were caught up in it already.
You kind of saved us.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're just grateful you saved us. Yeah.
What would we do without you?
Yeah. Hey, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Okay. I have to say, Napoleon, I'm impressed how much you know about both this Lost Belt and proper human history. Napoleon Bonaparte. You first made a name for yourself after the French Revolution in 1789, eventually going on to become the first emperor of France. As the supreme commander of the Grande Armée, you were one of France's greatest rulers and conquerors. For a time, you controlled over half of Europe, and your grand expedition to Russia is particularly well known. But at least in our database, I haven't seen anything regarding your exploits that pertain to servants, or to Scandinavia. Oh my god, I can't read anymore. See, this is what happens if you read for 3 hours. I did hear that you were quite the fan of James Macpherson's Ossian, which had epic poems similar to the Norse poetic Edda, but that's all. What I'm trying to say is, you must have acquired your knowledge of Scandinavia after you materialized. Is that right, Napoleon? Yeah, how do you know so much? An Emperor Napoleon who knows all about Scandinavia. How do you know so much? Haha, well, sure, I materialized here just a little bit before you all showed up. That's why I happen to know so much. I've been gathering all this information while I travel around on foot and on some skis I made.
Wow.
You made skis too? As to the source of my information, well, I think I'll hold off on that for now. Ooh. An air of mystery makes hotties like me even hotter, don't you think?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Whatever you think. Kyo! Oof. Well, what is it? You want me to fess up everything? No secrets? Come on, lay off me, doggo. I've got my reasons.
Lay off me, doggo.
Bo isn't actually a dog. Phew. Well, let me be perfectly clear about one thing. This here heroic spirits on humanity's side.
This here-
Basically, he's on humanity's side, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe this heroic spirit here's...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm your ally. I came here to save you. Just make sure you don't forget that. As long as you don't, we could even make a temporary contract if you want. Sure? Senpai. I trust Napoleon. He did save us when we were really bad spot. That's true. Yes, I agree. He is capable and trustworthy. That's right. I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw an archer like you wielding that enormous cannon. Is that so? I didn't think artillery specialists were all that uncommon. Then again, maybe it's tougher than I thought for someone like that to make their mark on humanity. It's not like I was an artillery officer my whole life. Hell, my spirit origin and noble phantasm are both pretty much afterthoughts. Then you mean you don't use a cannon like that when you didn't use a cannon like that when you were alive? I don't think so.
I don't know. All I can think of is that
He
Napoleon...
shoots rainbows, okay?
All I can think of is that Napoleon painting on a horse, you know?
Oh. Ha 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 ha, of course not. You're a riot, mademoiselle. Can you imagine an emperor like me going around with a cannon like this? Wait, guess I shouldn't laugh, huh? Sorry about that. It's just not that uncommon in modern heroic spirits. I don't know what sort of adventures you've gotten up to before, but haven't you seen anything like this with other modern heroic spirits from proper human history? You know, where they turned out to be kind of a caricature of their real selves? I guess so. Oh,
yeah, I was thinking of Babbage and Edison.
Yup. That's true. Oh, now that you mention it, Babbage's heroic spirit materialized as a mechanical suit of armor. And Edison doesn't look remotely close to how he did when he was alive, maybe because of the special circumstances surrounding his materialization. There's some who seem a bit different from their real selves. Some of them end up turning into innocent monsters too. Yeah. Right. And in my case, I got this gigantic cannon. And that's not all that's different, just look how tall I am here. Ooh la la, won't be getting called short anytime soon, not a chance.
Alright. I
Well-
feel like this Napoleon has a lot of personality.
He does. Well, as far as looks go, I've got my own reasons for appearing like I do. Enough of that, though. Anything else you want to ask me? Yes. Ho. Remember how Gerda said that, at least in Village 23, an envoy won't come again for another year? Is there a reason for that? Something you know from your unidentified information source? I can't be totally certain it'll be another year, but that sounds right to me. Oh, but that's not my source talking. I learned that firsthand. How? Just look at how many of them showed up this time. The envoys aren't allowed to sacrifice humans on any day besides the one that goddess lady, Skahaskadi, ordained. So they must have brought a whole bunch of them along to make sure the ritual didn't go off the rails again. Again? Yeah, hold up. Again? Yeah. Alright. This wasn't my first run-in with them. Oh, you've been here for a while. Alright.
Yeah.
Back at another village, I caught one of them trying to open those giant gates and sniped them.
Oh, okay.
Oh. There was just the one back then, probably because they didn't expect anyone to attack them, but that obviously wasn't the case with the last village. Remember them saying something about shared records? Well, the data from the one I sniped got shared with the rest. It looks like they responded by shoring up their numbers in preparation for another attack. The envoys don't care about the Queen's philanthropy. They're basically machines, no reasoning with them. I see. Ho. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry! Well, you had to do what you had to do, I guess. I had no idea they'd come back with those kinds of numbers. Guess I really messed things up for you two. Oh no, not at all. Well, we were gonna fight them anyway, so, oh well. We never would have won without your help, especially given how strong each envoy was individually. Oh yeah, that. Guess I auto-level with you. I'm pretty sure the sisters they base the envoys off of are even stronger. The ones we ran into yesterday are basically mass-produced dolls that Queen Skahaskadi made by infusing them with her own magical energy. Mass-produced dolls. Maybe they're sort of like monkey-eye. Might as well get this out there too. The queen here is merciful, yes, but the whole place is lousy with powerful, vicious enemies. A shitstorm of envoys, that lost belt servant with his demonic sword, and almost no allies for us. Even with the odds that stacked against us, are you two still ready to fight? Well, we have to. Of course, that's why we came here. That's why we came here. Exactly. Yes, we're ready to fight. We're the only ones who have a chance, no matter how small, of restoring Earth and proper human history. So that's why... Gotcha. That's good to hear. Me? I'm the guy who once ruled over most of Europe. I'd say that more or less makes me its king. You were its emperor. Or Francis, at least. Fo. What's Boney here talking on about Boney? Okay. So, if you call for me, I'll come running right away. Doesn't matter where, even way up north. Doesn't matter how cold it is, I'll be there. After all, if someone begs for my help, how can I refuse?
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. Back when I was alive, there was a mountain of problems keeping my hands tied, like budgetary concerns and stockpiling issues. But now that I'm a heroic spirit fighting for humanity, nothing's gonna hold me back. Haha. There might only be so many categories of things I can help with, but if there's two things I do best, it's fight hard and win. If that's what you're looking for, then your search is over. I guess so. Besides, Scandinavia's still part of Europe, and nobody's better at winning in Europe than I am. Not in the wintertime.
Well, he was going to Russia.
Well, Senpai, his confidence and spirit are amazing.
Yeah, they really are.
Although, there is one thing I'm a little concerned about. As I recall, Emperor Napoleon's biggest defeat was... Oh yeah, what was it again? When the Grand Armée couldn't handle the Russian winter? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That defeat would go on to be a major factor in the decline of his reign. Honestly, it would have been nice to get another crack at Russia for my revenge, but oh well, c'est la vie. Still, since we're in a harsh winter environment too, I will settle for avenging my Grand Armée's defeat here. Does that really count? I really don't think that's how karma works at all. Ever. Does that really count? Now, don't be like that, Private. Private? You mean Senpai? We're in his army now? Yep. You're the first recruit of my new Grand Armée. Good luck. Work hard enough and maybe you'll even earn a medal.
Wow.
Full. I'm sorry, but didn't you already give Senpai a medal? Yeah, it was like a pat on the back or something. Alright, I did, didn't I? Aw, crap. Guess we lost track of time. Looks like we ran into a group of them out on patrol, mademoiselle. You're right. Magical energy signals are headed towards us. Fortunately, they're still far enough away that I can use my thrusters to make a clean getaway. No, I say we let them find us. I want to get a better look at how you two fight. I'm not saying we do this for kicks. We need to hone our skills against opponents we know we can defeat before we come up against someone really tough. We need to get better at fighting together as a unit. Call it teamwork if you like. So what do you say? Make sense to you, Private? Alright, let's do it. I do want us to get better. I don't want to kill if we don't have to, but I do see your point. Yeah. Haha, good answer. Okay, giants. Let's go. Alright, here they are. Let's get this battle underway, Private. Well, I like how they characterized Napoleon so far.
Me too.
He's pretty fun.
Like I said, like I feel like he really brings so much energy.
He injected a lot of life into the Lost
really
Belt
did.
already.
Just because before was...
Oh, right.
Right. Before was quite, I mean, obviously we were on our own, but, I think he definitely makes it so that it's a lot more
He's
interesting.
not very good.
Who? Edison?
Edison. Well,
Do your best.
do your best, yeah. I don't think you can take this thing down, but you can certainly try.
万人に等しく光を与えよう。それこそが天才のなすべきカルドミネーション。
I can't even tell that's Terashima Tekno.
Yeah, right?
今や雷は人間のものだ。
Well, he did better than I thought he did. I
Yeah.
thought he would, to be honest.
Yeah.
だこうどら。
And I want Knuckle.
Yeah. Oh my god. So
Edison.
close, yet so far. Come on, man.
どらだこう。音よ響け。
Let's see, what does his... I don't know if these things are divine, but I'm gonna... Let's assume they are.
いいだろ。派手に行こう。覚悟せよ。勝利を前進するってな。うい。
Oh, I threw one ticket at Napo. I got Fuma.
Oh, close enough? Male servant? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
人よ願え。お前たちに不可能はない。なぜならば、俺がいる。
I think his NP is really cool.
トリオン、デューレトワール。
It's Hino, right?
Yeah. Didn't do that much. But that's okay. Oh, Weaver's gonna die.
I think he'll be okay.
Hmm. Wow, he's gonna. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I hope you defeat him this time around.
人よ願え。お前たちに不可能はない。なぜならば、俺がいる。アルクドゥトリオン、デューレトワール。ゼレ。くらえ。
Alright. We got this. Sometimes I feel like his canon animations seem kind of clunky, but
I
oh
think
well.
they're alright.
It's okay.
I mean, it's kind of like Mash with her shield. Like, I feel like there's only so much they can do.
Okay, back to the castle. This Hinako person's lost belt is absolutely out of the question. 2 of the other 4 that remain are completely unfit as well. In which case, I suppose we will need to cooperate with the Great Ones of Greece, as you originally proposed? Yes, Your Majesty, I believe that would be wisest. Peperoncino is an excellent cryptor in his own right, and his lost belt is of high quality. But in my estimation, it still does not compare to yours, Queen Skadi. I do find that cryptor charming, but given what you have told me, I cannot say I care for his lost belt. Still, I much prefer it to the one lying right in the middle of a continent. That aside, what a bizarre name he has, Peperoncino? It does have a strange charm to it. No matter, let us discuss something else. The incident that took place in Village 23. It seems members of Chaldea did indeed join forces with that man. I'm told they destroyed quite a number of my daughters, the envoys modeled after the Valkyries. My knight and I will see they are dealt with at once, oh boy. Just say the word and I'll kill him. Even a demonic sword gets rusty if you don't use it now and then. What have I told you? You will kill no one. Despite your pledge to serve me, Ophelia, I see your heart still lies with another. However, this is still my world, and so you will kill no one. They may end up meeting their end at the hands of giants, or at the hands of other imitation Valkyries. But that is simply the way of the world. It is as natural as footprints on morning snow. There is no need to involve your demonic sword. Besides, did I not tell you I would love them? I did not think you were serious. Haha, you say that as if it doesn't concern you, Ophelia. Your deadpan expression is impressive, but also dull. Then again, he doesn't want my love, does he? Be that as it may, when it comes to dealing with others besides myself, my question remains the same. That is, do I kill them or love them? If I decide to kill them, I do so immediately. I halt them, freeze them, and destroy them. If I decide to love them, I do so until their dying breath. I nurture them and stay with them as they die. All humans are my children, as are all giants. Do I kill them or love them? My enemies I kill, my children I love. That is who I am, the queen, the mother of Scandinavia. Yet again, that goes for you too, Ophelia, and you, knight. You are my beloved daughter, and you my precious son. Every life that grows here in Scandinavia is my child. No. Your kindness knows no bounds, your majesty. Indeed, that goes for the 3 Valkyries Odin entrusted to me as well. Thrud, come here. Valkyrie Thrud reporting for duty. Wonderful to see you in good health, Skadi, our goddess and protector, and you, Lady Ophelia, her sworn ally. Have I not told you to call me mother? Really now. As you wish. She sure does rattle on a lot for a doll. What is your command? We shall obey any order you give us. For you are our master, Skadi. After all these years, you still refuse to behave as my daughter. No matter how often I see it, it still manages to impress me. Tell me, my beloved daughter, as leader of my 100-odd envoys, what do you make of the incident in Village 23? I know you are obedient, but despite what that knight says, I also know you are no mindless wooden doll. We are meant to execute our master's commands. We cannot make decisions on our own. That's quite all right. Just tell me what you think. Keep it to pure analysis if you must. Very well. Of course, if you say these transgressors will be permitted to remain alive, we shall act accordingly. I do think they can be left alone. As for the destroyed envoys, they were mass-produced units with no ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Still, based on what I've seen in our shared records, I don't think that 3 of us will need to respond. Even if circumstances change and we do end up needing to deal with them, I think the giants or a mass-produced unit's self-destruction function should be sufficient. Oh? I'm told the transgressors are human, and one who is half human, half heroic spirit. There is no need for the 3 of us to confront such a lowly foe. Heh, cheeky little doll, isn't she? Come on, Ophelia, just say the word. I want to break it right here and now. Don't be ridiculous. Her Majesty is right there. You will not act without my permission. That is fine. I like the way your knight speaks his mind. But stay your sword. You are not to harm my daughter. She is adorable in her own way. I accept her as she is and love her. Hehe, very well then, Sir Knight. Would you like to try drawing that demonic sword of yours right now? Your Majesty. Give me the command, Your Majesty, and that heroic spirit will be destroyed, demonic sword and all. Wow, you're that strong?
Wow.
It may be difficult for Thread alone, but our chances of success would improve greatly with all three of us. Hehehe, ha 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 ha. That's alright. At ease, my ferocious daughter. Know that even I tend to jest at times. That wasn't funny, Scotty. Haha, do forgive me. Seeing your adorably innocent faces, I simply couldn't help myself. Now then, I think I shall return to my throne for a time. I doubt they will make it here by tonight, but by tomorrow evening I expect we will have guests. No doubt they will encounter more of the giants that roam my world and destroy more imitation Valkyries before then. I do wonder, though, if they will survive long enough for us to meet. Alright. Okay, I think this might be the end of this part. My voice is actually going.
Yeah, I can hear it.
So I think we should end it probably for today. Since, like, oh no, we're so close. But I don't know if my voice can handle anymore. So, we'll continue soon. On the rest of chapter 5. I mean, I would like to finish it, but my voice
I can hear it's kind of
starting to crack, and like it's
the last thing you need to do is not be able to read at all later.
Right. So so we'll end it here today, and yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I can't talk anymore, so
alright, so thanks for
spiel.
joining us. We'll be doing another stream for LB2 hopefully very soon, and we'll continue from where we left off. And yeah, thanks for joining us once again. Have a great day, night, wherever you are. Stay safe, and yeah, we'll see each other next time. Bye-bye.